Alright then, guys, let's get ready for another stream. Give me 1 second while I set up everything. Okay, let's get ready for this. A little bit of a later stream than I usually do in the day, but here we are. Let's go and take a look at what we need to do right now. So we got a ton of missions that need to be done. Let's start by getting this mission out of the way so we have more soldiers back at base, and then after that I'm immediately going to send them over onto that UFO that we discovered yesterday. How's it going, Danker dude? Toki, welcome back, you guys. Oh boy. I woke up today at like, what time did I wake up? I think I stayed up all the way until like 5, because at first I was like lying in bed, like starting from like 11 or 12, and then it was like 5 o'clock before I knew it, and then I was just like, alright, fuck it, I'm not getting anything done, so I'm just gonna like stay awake and like record videos or at least like render the footage on my PC. And then after that I was like, alright, now let's just go to sleep, when it was like 9 o'clock. And I woke up around like 2:40, 2:50, like it's like literally like 10 minutes from now, and I was like, okay, maybe I should just start streaming anyways, even though it's late. And so here I am. A wizard is never late. Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. That long dark period of hiatus is a distant memory now. A distant memory. Well then. Oh, how's it going, Ladon? I'm always so bad at reading both my chats, but I feel like I've gotten a little bit better at reading the YouTube chat. Or at least I keep telling myself that. Also open up a YouTube playable while we wait. Alright, how about for today's game, we play... Sandwiches was a pretty easy one to play. It was one of those things where you could just kind of autoplay it by yourself. Ooh.
Their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Thanks for that, Ladonald. Okay then, let's do this. We got our squad ready. You'll get some killing done. First pod right up ahead. Let's start by covering some distance to the left side, I think. We're just going to run all the way down as far as we can. 2 drones on all sides. Won't be able to escape these guys very easily, that's for certain.
Okay, let's go right up here and take a look.
I kind of don't mind getting caught here. Like, if we get caught, then we just start fighting them. I don't mind that. This is a really cool cover slot right here. I kind of like this.
You know how much I
Car parked next to the box over here. Very unique little piece of cover. I always like it when the custom maps have like these little interactions with all the slots around here. All the cover points. Things that don't like show up regularly in vanilla. Like, I like this double bus stop thing here. This is kind of neat. We could ignore the drones and just run straight down. I feel like we ought to kill the drones, though. That feels like the right thing to do. We should kill the drones. Probably. I also have this EMP grenade. Let's start by shooting this drone behind us. We got off a little bit of damage. Okay, starting with that EMP grenade, we are going to get revealed. There's no way that Shinobi is not getting revealed from that position. Enemy drones moving up. Now, is this one next to the car? Oh, it's not next to the car, unfortunate. I was hoping it would be. Alright, let's get this EMP grenade on top of this drone right there. See if we can finish it off real quick. Beautiful work. EMP grenades are so good for that job. And after that, we just need to kill off this drone up there. Do we have a grenade to deal with it?
I'm on it.
We have a Jane Kelly to deal with it. Jane Kelly.
Come on.
Someone might be getting stunned because of you. Okay, I would prefer that nobody gets stunned if possible. I'm gonna unload all of my grenades on this thing and just hope that it dies.
Get ready for a surprise.
Can you die? That'd be so nice. Beautiful. Alright, we lose out on some loot, but that's alright. At the very least, we killed off 2 drones. There's an Advent Trooper group coming right up.
Spotted.
And here we go, next engagement. No time to take a break. There is an Overwatch coming out of that guy. If we're close enough to throw a grenade on that vehicle, we might be able to just destroy it. Let's see if we can set that up. I love how this guy can jump anywhere on the map. It's so cool. Here, I'm gonna drop you up to here. This should be close enough to throw a grenade that lands directly on top of the vehicle and the officer. Alright, Mr. Outrider Captain. Bye-bye. 1 Overwatch removed, as well as a ton of loot being removed. Just gotta get past that guy's Overwatch somehow. And we do actually have squad sight with Foxy over here. Ramen Kitsune. Let's put you maybe right here.
My turn.
In position. Let's go cancel that Overwatch right there. Excellent shot. Overwatch removed. We should be able to kill this guy no problems with someone else, and then maybe the sword person can chop that guy to death. I kind of wish I could get to the flank over there without having to keep Bob Ross out in the open, but it seems like that is our only option here.
That's what you're looking for.
Excellent shot from our
This is the way to
wayfarer.
take out all your hostilities and frustrations.
Now we just attempt to kill this guy with Jane Kelly. There's a good chance that we don't kill him. That's fine. Last pod should be closer to the objective. Unfortunately, we minimum roll.
Armor's tough.
We do technically get one more shot.
Moving to position.
Oh, we're just barely short. Okay. We could Overwatch. We can flashbang. Well, what would we do? I guess flashbang is fine. There's a good chance he just double dashes to run away, since we're like just so threatening to him. I find that the Rishi AI tends to do that a lot of the time, so let's see if he does that. Yeah, he does that.
Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter. This
They
is our
tend to do
last
things
chance.
like just running away from the team rather than doing their thing. So that's good for us. Let's finish this guy off.
I
Pick
can
up that
handle
loot.
that.
There's the loot.
Someone want to take this?
Take out the trooper.
Got your stuff right here.
And there we
You're
go.
just lucky they don't let me use my hands.
Nice underbarrel flamethrower. That's a pretty decent pickup for a early game one. Have O'Donnell move in a little bit closer and start getting the ones that are furthest away from us. These are the ones that we will not really be getting easily. These ones we can get pretty easily.
As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
On your order.
Everybody else, keep on moving forward. I like to just shoot the ones that are furthest from us, just out of habit. There we go. We're buying ourselves tons of time here. Exactly what I like to see. Next round, we're going to start running them all in. We'll probably use Lemon Kitsune to try to get as close in as possible. How's it going, Freethal? J-Pause, Gulshan. Welcome back, you guys. Why does blowing up the hardware keep the network connected longer? That's a good question. Maybe, we're destroying antennas, and the antennas are needed to, like... I don't know. Trying to justify it somehow for them.
Okay. Guys, are you seeing this?
We've only killed 5 enemies. There should be another group of them out there somewhere.
Will do.
Let's get crazy.
Moving out.
Keep running forward with the rest of the squad. This guy has his jetpack up, so you can technically just jetpack over there next round and just pick up the objective. Okay, there's a group of guys up there. We have a couple of options as to how to fight them, but I'm thinking Overwatch is the right way to go here. And then eventually we can have you just jetpack right over to this side, tap that, and then we get the objective. So for now, let's just Overwatch. Let's also get a new evac zone out because I'm going to forget otherwise.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
I wanted to not get anyone injured on this mission, and it seems like we'll be able to do just that. Maybe I should have ranged in Kelly a bit closer. Her mobility's kind of low since she's carrying a shotgun compared to the Shinobi.
We are ready.
They are unfortunately not going to trigger our Overwatch, but instead jump into that hole in the wall. However, that might also mean that I can just come up to here for free and grab this objective with O'Donnell. That is exactly what's going to happen here.
Charges are active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles before
Let's
they cut
fall
it
back
off.
with O'Donnell and try not to peek through that window if possible. Here. Perfect, okay. So we did not activate anything else, and now
Heading out.
we are in position to kill the
On Overwatch.
reinforcements.
Scanning.
This is going to be a very simple fight.
Right in the middle of our team, we should be able to kill them no problems. Hello, you guys. Goodbye, you guys.
How'd you like that?
Fire.
One dead, nice.
Hostile target
And should be able
down.
to kill that Advent Trooper no problems. Oh, he's stuck in time. There we go. And here comes another group of enemies, right up from the front side. They heard the gunshots for sure this time. Frostroid right up there, taking the yellow alert actions. Gonna take a bit of damage on our Raptor there, but not too much. We need to finish off that guy. And we need to finish off the enemies up there somehow. I might just go for the flashbangs on the guys in the front lines and just go for a kill on that guy back there somehow. Just trying to figure out how to reach him. I might also just grenade him. That might actually be a bit easier. Up there. Like, I have a chop here. I could kill this guy with a chop. But then I have to be exposed to everything else up there. We could also side strike this guy, but he just get put into cover again, so that doesn't really help us. Maybe I slap you down up in this spot here. Can you get rid of that guy? close, but not quite. Somebody needs to get rid of him. Who's it gonna be? Probably you with that grenade.
On the move.
And Kelly, let's get you in here. Finish this fellow off with a nice and easy grenade. Perfect. Then after that, we just gotta finish off these guys up here. There's one trooper and one frost droid. Can I kill off the frost droid? I can kill off that frost droid. And I can also attempt to kill off this bio trooper. Let's go for the bio trooper first. The frost droid actually doesn't do too much damage, so I'm not too scared of it. I'm actually more concerned about dealing with this trooper over here. Man, I can't easily get these flanks. Yeah, these guys are actually kind of hard to flank right now. We're just gonna have to take the shot though. 50%. My Shinobi might be taking an injury here, unfortunately. Let's just make sure to spread out so we don't take a team gas grenade at the very least. I would prefer not to take a team gas grenade, and in fact, if I flashbang this guy, he might do the thing where he double dashes to safety. I think that's what he does. Here comes the Frost Droid, taking its shot. A bit of damage, hang in there, Justify. Here comes the Advent Trooper. Ooh, is he getting a flank? That was a flank, but he was unlucky. Poor guy. He deserved that medbay time on us. Okay, they did manage to get the medbay time. Good job, Advent Troopers. You did it. Our turn now. Let's finish off these guys here. I'm down.
Winning.
Chip damage, maybe? Well, you got something, I guess.
Stubborn little devils.
And after that, Jane Kelly should be able to remove. Nice work, and we should be able to combo down that Frost Droid next round.
Target eliminated.
Okay then, Frost Droid, it's time for you to die. Nice try from Ladonnell. Fortunately, that is not going to connect. I think we just leave the Frost Droid alive and just back off a bit with Justify. I kind of don't want Justify taking any more damage, so we're just going to hunker down. I'll do a shot, maybe do some chip damage against us, but that's fine. We can get out next round. I can get to a flank on him with Shadow. It'll give us the enhanced mobility. We can get right behind this guy and take that shot. There we go. Levin, take the shot. Excellent shot. And let's finish him off. Who's that gonna be? Jane, where are ya? Point and click. There we go. Let's get out of here.
Hostile terminated. Seems doable. This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Alright, evac is here, and the rest of our squad is going to be out. Jane Kelly is stuck here for one more round, but that should be fine. Reinforcement animation is going to play out. Hello, you guys.
They're repositioning on us.
Alright, Jane, where are ya?
Moving to position.
There you are, and we're out.
Entire episode just sitting in a helicopter. How the hell are we going to pass the time?
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
I also like how placing explosives on the transmitter makes it automatically stop the transmission unless it's being blown up. Yeah, that always never made sense to me. It's like, oh yeah, we got a big timer on this mission, but as soon as you place the transmitter, timer, bloop. Maybe the X4 has a jamming signal on it or something? I don't know. That's my only explanation for it. Dang, I was watching VODs for Attempt 17 and this spoiler popped up. Well, hey, think about it this way. Now you get to see the real campaign. You're watching the correct campaign now.
Today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Press X to doubt. Thanks a bunch, LaDonnell. I appreciate that.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
LaDonnell's doubting our ability to win this campaign. We're gonna prove him wrong. We're gonna win this campaign. First try. Beyond Legendary isn't even hard. Tell Rishi to buff the enemies again. We'll get our Center Mass promotion. Center Mass is a really important upgrade for the Vector Rifle in the early game. Lots of things just don't die in one shot to that gun. I never actually looked at your perks, apparently. I'm going to have to go set that up back in base. Concentration for our Reaper, since we are planning on doing a Banish Reaper. Kenobi, let's give you your Covert. Extra stealthiness, of course. Jane Kelly over here. I also need to set up your perks. Let's go back to HQ and take a look at you guys. Apparently I forgot to set up everyone's perks. Attempt 18, first try, that's right, our first try. Our first 18th try.
Getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Okay then, last time we finished a UFO mission, or a UFO finding mission, so we're getting ready to launch the UFO mission. But first though, let's do some promotions. Napalm Protocol, Scanning Protocol, Blend. I think for this soldier, we will give you... You don't have full overrides, so I don't really care too much about giving you hack stat. I care more about letting you do things like use Wire Cutter. This is the important perk that this soldier has. Dedication plus Wire Cutter means you can always get up to an enemy and reduce its hack stat. What else can we do? Is there a cooldown on this? This is a really good perk for shutting down a mechanical unit so that we can get a guaranteed hack on it. Blade Master, Phantom. I don't feel like you're a particularly necessary unit for the stealth squad. You're more necessary for like the hack squad. So I don't think I'm gonna give you Phantom. I think I'll give you... You know, Electronic Warfare and Escalation isn't bad either. Like, I could still take that. Even though I'm not planning on full overriding things, I could still take over like just a standard mech or something. The option is there. I could also take Blade Master for the added reliability. I think we do that. With high intelligence, we could learn some interesting perks over here. One thing I'm thinking about is just giving this guy Firebomber and Combat Fitness. Wait, this guy gets a smoke grenade in his inventory? Wait, why? I just realized this guy just randomly gets a smoke grenade perk. Well, why does this guy get smoke grenades? Is that part of, like, what he's meant to do, or... I'm just really confused right now. I like Containment Field. Stealth Protocol is fine too, though. Jack Hack, Medical Protocol, Airdrop. Opens up a tactical option for the Mad Jack, granting a grenade slot that grants an extra charge to any grenade in it. Threat Assessment. I think Whirlwind comboed with Wire Cutter is the right call. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the right call there. And then over here, I think I'm going to turn you into sort of a support that can also cut wires. And then either containment field or stealth protocol, both are fine. And then followed by hostage protocol, because this is a guaranteed stun. The soldier is not bad, actually. I'm somewhat excited to make use of this guy. Now, in terms of what I'm going to do with the soldier, we can either make them into more gremlin focused. We could do something like that. I could also just do firebomber and just let you do fire grenades. Napalm protocol is really good too. I feel like giving you more mobility though, as a melee attacker, might be relevant here. I might do this. That's kind of important, giving him the extra movement, because once he slaps on some more equipment on him, he's kind of really slow. That combat fitness might help out a bit. Just a free smoke, you take it. Yeah, we just take it, I guess. It is a free smoke grenade, but I'm just really confused, like, why is there a free smoke grenade? It's just there, but why is it there? Soldier has some interesting perks. If I want to turn you into a dedicated hack reducer, I could also just give you something like, I don't know, lightning hands and red screen rounds, and then your goal is to red screen round the enemy with the basic pistol and then wire cut them. That's an option too. I do like the stealthy. There is the option for making him into stealth though. He does get lightfoot, he does get blend. I just have to give up wire cutter, which just doesn't feel worth it. Wire cutter is such a unique thing to this class that I really should be taking it. Jane Kelly over here, we gotta give you a promotion also. She's got Whirlwind, she's got Rupture. With Devil's Luck and Sidewinder, she will never die, so this is actually quite exciting to use those two together. This one's mine, Survival Instinct, Bandolier. I hope those don't, like, just use up both charges at once or something like that. Preservation. We'll probably do Shadow Step to run past Overwatches, followed by Keen Edge. And I'm thinking I just lean towards doing a Chimera type of build here. Their mobility's a bit low, so I can't do the shotgun build, I think. I'll probably just take like 6 cents. I do kind of want to take Lightfoot. Maybe a little bit. What reasons would I have for taking Lightfoot for the stealth reduction, or is it purely for the mobility? I mean, taking it purely for the mobility is still good, but reduces the target's mobility, aim, and dodge. I think we take 6 cents just because being able to avoid, what's it called, purifiers is just so good. Ignoring purifiers is like basically a superpower. You just don't pass up on that when you have the opportunity. And then I'll give her Butcher for the extra damaging swords, I guess. I could do Close Encounters to add shotgunning into her list of things that she can do. I feel like if I'm gonna do shotgunning though, I have to take Lightfoot, because her mobility is kind of low. Unless I give her like a mobility PCS or something. That's fine too. Alright, if I give her like a level 3 mobility PCS by the time we're up to here, then I'll give her the Close Encounters maybe for the shotgunning. Although I'm not really feeling the shotgunning though. I guess this one is mine. It's Whirlwind. I think we just use that for Jane Kelly. That's pretty solid already. Okay, we'll just go with that for now. Ladonnell over here, I never actually looked at your perks. Now, I know that Bladewalker has been singing praises for Mark for Death, so I definitely want to give this one a try. Designate a target for death, causing your shots against the target to refund. The mark lasts until the end of XCOM's turn. I don't know exactly how the action economy for this works. Am I allowed to just unload my entire ammo clip on like one boss unit or something? I have no idea. But I'm curious to try that out. You get access to things like Death from Above, Phase Drone, Deployable Phase Drone. You know, it'd be kind of cool to just have this guy sending out phase drones. But what's this? Attacks ignore all dodge modifiers and have plus... Oh wait, this is too good to pass up, I think. I might have to take that with Marked for Death. Got Center Mass, Surefire Shot. Delayed Blast Fireball. Psychic. Attach a fireball to an enemy, setting them on fire. The fireball will explode upon that enemy taking damage. Blurred. I probably want to take Blurred at some point just to make sure that you don't die. You seem like the kind of unit that I will want to make sure lasts into the end game. Nimble Hands is pretty nice with Marked for Death, I think. There's a couple of perks here that I want to learn on you. I kind of wish I could learn every single perk here, because all these perks are actually pretty good on the soldier. Okay, we could do double phase drones. That could be fun. Or I do Sniper Elite. We have access to Bullseye, but we also have access to Hunter's Instinct and Marked for Death. I think I should probably take that. Channel the power of your soul to strike a target with psionic energy, dealing damage, knocking them back, and disorienting them. Reduces aim penalties from cover by half. Covering fire. +4 aim per enemy the squad can see. Oh, that's so good. The amount of reliability you can get out of the soldier is so insane. You can also easily get high ground using your jetpack. Mind Merge, Deadeye, Long Watch. We could also make this guy do some sort of pseudo Overwatch build where I just take Long Watch and Sentinel because it's there. It takes a long time for them to hit Master Sergeant though, so without cool under pressure, your Overwatches will kind of suck for a long time until you reach that point. XCOM row kind of poop. He can roll Alpha Mike Foxtrot and Heat. Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that is kind of tragic for this guy. That's alright.
A hell of a job keeping this ship together,
what we've got.
Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this.
I can see Alpha Mike Foxtrot and Marked for Death just annihilating groups of enemies really quickly. I can see that just getting very out of hand very quickly. I might do a partial Overwatch build. I don't get to take ready for anything though if I do that. So it's a little bit less efficient, I guess is what you would call it. This is one of those things that'll really pay off though once you get to this point. How much damage does your gun do? It's a weaker type of gun because this is a unit that can easily flank enemies. Units that tend to flank enemies easily tend to have really low damaging guns. This is about the damage of a assault rifle. It's not even that low. 3 to 5 isn't bad. And then that crit damage is actually quite high. It's quite low for a squad sight weapon though. It's like on par with the Vector rifle kind of. Surgical precision. Damn good ground. I kind of like Mind Merge on this guy. Does this take up the full action or just half an action? Might take up half an action. I might just go Mind Merge against the odds. Followed by... Maybe I just take Surgical Precision so I can kit things through cover. That might be what we do. We'll take Surgical Precision for that one reason. Perhaps we take the deployable phase drone? Or Death from Above. I kind of like Death from Above, actually. It feels kind of sad, though, not taking both the phase drones. The phase drones look like they would be so much fun to play with. Does it give us the stats of the phase drone? Stacks with secondary weapon tier. What's your secondary weapon? Psyamp, eh? How many long distance shooters do we have? I think we already have like a ton of them, right? Like, I'm already training up 2 sharpshooters. We have 2 wayfarers. I think we have, and then we have a bounty hunter coming in that I'm planning on turning into a long range shooter also. So we have like 5 of them right now. I don't actually need that much more. Nah, you don't suck, Ladonal. This character is already really strong just because of this perk by itself. Think of this perk as like the Reaper Banish, but without any aim penalties on it. That's how I'm thinking of it right now. I'm gonna try the deployable phase drone, I think. I might try that out. It's either that or Death from Above, depending on how I'm feeling. And then we'll just do Mind Merge because Mind Merge is fun. Okay, and final person that needs a promotion is gonna be this guy over here. Are you planning on using the Scilab at all? We rushed it a while ago, but it was kind of underwhelming. I think it's one of those things where if you rush it, it isn't going to feel very good, so you should kind of get it at a normal pace rather than trying to force it. Better meld. But yeah, I think the most important things to me is getting to my plasma weapons on time. And then after I get to my plasma weapons, I will decide whether or not I want to go into psionics afterwards. It'll take a bit of time to train them up, of course, but it is worth it. They are quite a strong unit. Okay, for this soldier, I think we're gonna do... Your accuracy is a little bit poo-poo, unfortunately. Also, we need a name for the soldier, so if anyone wants to be a snake, let me know in chat. I think if we take Shadow Profile, we can kind of rectify your mobility a little bit. Followed by Sidewinder for survivability. Nimble Hands is also a fine option. Then we take... Oh right, this is the guy that has the ×4 armor piercing. Anatomy plus Shooting Sharp and Marauder. Okay, that combination of stuff plus Shredder allows us to make this guy into one of our better Shredder type units. With average intelligence, we can learn Shredder and maybe... Will to Survive? He'll be kind of in the front lines tanking hits while kind of acting as an infantry. There we go. Yeah, if someone wants the soldier over here, they are available. I'll be a snake? Alright then, Negaratep. Death from Above is a must? Alright, good thing that I marked it at the very least. Negaratep. And then finally, where was that guy? Alright, Bladewalker says that Death from Above is a must, so we will take Death from Above. Alright, no deployable phase drone. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future we'll make you into a deployable phase drone guy. Now then, we've got a destroyed convoy for supplies, but more importantly, we have this UFO that needs to be done.
Setting course
Get a
for
squad
Sector
in there.
1, the Arctic.
Okay, for this mission, let's send in our better soldiers here. So let's start off with, I don't know, who do I start off with first? We need the ability to unload damage very quickly. We got the Wayfarer with center mass, so that means your Vector Rifle should be able to do a respectable amount of damage. 4 to 6 damage, alright, that's respectable. How about you? I don't want too many Vector Rifle units, they don't do a lot of damage, and it would kind of suck if we them all in and they didn't do a lot for us. We got a Raptor Commando, which I think should be... I think you'll be fine, and then Jane Kelly does a lot of damage. I want people who have like a lot of guaranteed damage. I could bring the Hitman, but the Hitman doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, no, that's not true. They have the slicing ability thing. Although once that goes on cooldown, they kind of end up being not very useful for a few turns. I think I'll bring the Viper Marauder because it can do a lot of damage per shot. Your accuracy is a little bit unfortunate, but we'll make that work somehow, maybe. And then maybe the Raptor Commando. Raptor Commando can do things like Mind Merge with Jane Kelly and then allow Jane Kelly to run in. I kind of wish I had my other Shinobi just so I had a bit more guaranteed damage. Can we send in more people? Right now this is baseline light. Oh gosh. Wait, no, expected is 13 to 15. Okay, 13 to 15 is acceptable with 5 people, but I think if I could send in one more person, I should. Yeah, let's send in 5 people for safety on this one. I think that'll make it so that even if we don't have a strong team of like high damage output units, at the very least we can just kind of walk in and do our thing. What happened to the alien nanomed kit? Did that just get removed? Although I guess you are allowed to use medkits now, so that's cool. Unless there's a bug and I'm about to find out the hard way. Because last I checked, the aliens didn't have an animation for this. Or so I thought. Alright, Professional Marksman and Casey Yogi have been on the previous mission together. I wonder if they'll end up bonding together. I might let them bond. They kind of look like they would fit well together as a team. They're both wearing cool suits too. Oh, everything has a bonus armor on this mission. It's gonna be hard killing so many of the enemies on it. I'm gonna keep at least one flashbang, but I'm gonna start carrying a couple more grenades, probably. I have a feeling we're gonna need some extra grenades to get through this mission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 grenades for 16 to 18 enemies. A couple of medkits to kind of pull through the injuries that we might suffer. I think that should be fine. You know what? I could also pull the Juggernaut. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's do the Juggernaut. I need a few more, like, stronger units on this mission. I think having one guy with a flamethrower will do us wonders right now. One guy with a flamethrower, and probably one guy with... grenades, actually. Headster, you're gonna be on this mission. I need some extra grenades here. We need a lot of extra grenades, so let's go grab some on you. Yeah, I want that bonus damage. Okay then, that is gonna be our squad right now. We have a PCS for Psy, I'm just gonna be selling that most likely. Just make sure that you guys are all geared up and ready for action. And we got a good amount of grenades on the squad. I think they should be able to handle it. Problem though, this goes down to 122. We need this to be at 125. I might not be able to fit the Grenadier then. Yeah, I can't fit the Grenadier. 126, alright. Looks like this is going to be our team composition here. I wanted to have the Grenadier, but it doesn't seem like the game wants to let us have that. Grab some extra grenades on all of you guys. Ooh, 24. I think it's because of the cannon and gauntlet user. That's probably what's holding us down. I'll remove one equipment from Jane Kelly just because she has... You know what? I'm going to remove both grenades from Jane Kelly. give her that extra mobility and ensure that we have the 125% infiltration, because there is possibly travel time that we have to account for. Tester did do a pretty good job of making it fairly exact, but I just want to make absolute certain that we get this mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
There we go. And now we're just gonna slap some more people in here temporarily. Oh, actually, I think I need another team to do this mission. Yeah, we do need another team. Alright, for the next mission, we're probably going to have to bring the shivs. Seems like it. We are going to have to bring the shivs. Let's do it. Rescue resistance contacts. Update the thing over here by taking out and putting a person back in. This squad should be fairly strong, I think. Alright, we got another mission running. Oh man, we are just running so many missions back to back.
In position for deployment.
It's nice though, it's nice.
Avenger plotting new
Go pick up these
course.
supplies while we're waiting for the other stuff to finish infiltrating. You monster, putting Bob Ross back into active service after he left the military and pursued painting. You see, it wasn't my choice, it was Bob Ross's choice. When he saw what the aliens were doing to the beautiful planet, he was just like, he knew he had to step in and fight. He just knew. Alright, let's finish up over here.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries.
Basic research complete.
Commander, if we intend on
Ooh,
discovering
perfect
the purpose of
inspiration.
the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible. I foresee a number of valuable.
Alright, we got another mission over here.
This
It
technology.
is scanned down to
I'll have a
minimal.
report
We
assembled
only
as
have
soon
4
as the
soldiers for
research
this mission, so it's going to be a slightly tougher one. But I trust our team to handle that mission, though. Are nanoscale vests not needed anymore? No, they are. I just haven't researched hybrid materials yet, so I can't build them just yet. Full salvage this early is insanely good. It really is really good for a Beyond Legendary run. I could launch the mission at 100%, but then there's gonna be an extra set of enemies on it, and I kind of don't want to do that mission at 16 to 18 enemies. If I can help it, I would really prefer not doing it at that level. That's kind of where it starts getting kind of tough even for a 6-man team. Especially with a timer on it. It's not like a hard timer, because you have plenty of time to reach the UFO and hack it, but just in case, I prefer having less enemies so I can just run up to the UFO and immediately hack the thing. While we're waiting, let's go play the sandwich game. Alright, how do I do this game? I think I go... How does this work? Am I supposed to grab... I think I'm supposed to use the arrow keys, actually. I think. What the... Okay, apparently I completed that level. Alright, how do we do this? Was it arrow keys, or do I have to do... There we go, this is how we do it. Let's get the sandwich all rolled up here. What do you guys think about this sandwich? We got pickles, 2 eggs, lettuce, bacon, tomato, onion slice, and salami on top. Delicious. I wish food in real life also looked like plastic. Okay, we got mushrooms this time and peppers. Ooh. I prefer a pure mayo sandwich. A pure mayo sandwich. You know, when I was little, I'd be okay with that. I think now that I'm older, I probably wouldn't. I remember when I was little in like grade school, my breakfast would be comprised of like 2 slices of bread, some mayo, and my dad would add like raisins and stuff into it. And I was like, I hate this. I was not the fondest of home cooking when I was younger.
Got it.
Although, when you grow older, you realize it's like, you know, sometimes you just take what you can get.
Not much farther now.
What would happen if you failed to hack a UFO signal in time? Reinforcements, insta-fail, and everyone lost. What would happen is you would get doom reinforcements and you have to escape because you can no longer salvage that UFO.
I am an Anaphone, as I'm Ed.
Okay, then.
Move into
Let's go over
position.
the edge, Toki. I heard a window smashing over here. Advantageous terrain. All XCOM soldiers get a bonus action. Oh, wow.
On the move.
I did not realize we all had triple action points. Interesting. I'm down for having triple action points.
Go, go!
Get up to that door. And we are going to get ready to bust these guys out. I'm surprised we haven't actually found the first pot of enemies yet.
Yep. I mean, I'm hit, baby. Take me to your leader.
I see one grub up there. Nothing outside of this door, though. Shinobi over there ready to do a hack. We're gonna have Toki run up over here. This is an explosive barrel, so we have to make sure to get away from it before the fighting actually begins.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Next turn we'll do the hack, and we're gonna start running people out. Interesting, interesting. This is really weird getting off the,
That's me. Look, chickens!
Alright, there we go. There is a fight to be had over here. There's a group of enemies right out there. I do kind of want to start killing them first.
Heading to that location.
Yeah, they're right over there. Okay, I just want to be in position to fight them. With that advantageous terrain, we should be able to pull this off. Alright guys, here's the real question though. Will I regret this greed? There is a 35% chance that our choice here doesn't matter, 25% chance that I regret my decision, or a 45% chance that we're very happy. We're very happy! We're so happy! Remember kids, always gamble, because you apparently just get a 99% roll every time you gamble. Gambling is good. Alright, one advent trooper behind our team. Here comes the troopers in front of our team. Donut, he says. Watch out for the donut. Can I chop someone from here? I can chop the grub. I can chop the officer, but he'll fight back against me. I can chop the trooper. We have Toki over here. Toki can go for a kill on probably the trooper and the sentry together. We also have access to a nice and quick mind spin. I'm gonna try and mind spin probably the... Which one do I mind spin? I feel like I should mind spin the... Bio Captain, possibly? Oh, you know what I can do with this person, actually?
My turn.
I think Yubnub can actually get all the way behind the enemies. Oh no, I already used up an action. I was thinking I could flamethrower both of those guys, but I can't. Alright, I can burn this guy. Then after that, Toki needs to run up and do his sword thing against the sentry. Oh, what? He's still chopping me? It's specifically positioned so you wouldn't get chopped. What? How did I get hit from there? And the game's stuck. Oh, no, he went.
Advent forces on the ground.
Oh, of course. Alright, that's kind of really bad because the intent was to, Okay. Let's see. We are going to go for a panic against the trooper. And then we're gonna shield with Toki. And then we'll do something else. I'm not sure what that something else is. And we're also gonna flare gun this guy. Okay, maybe I should have flare gunned that guy first. There is a 0% chance that you kill that guy. I believe you have a chance of killing this guy, though. He doesn't get the slash if he's burned, right? Because I know they get to select melee attacks, but I'm pretty sure Bladestone gets shut down. But maybe we don't test that right now. Can we get that trooper, maybe? No. Okay, let's at least mind spin this trooper and see if we can get him to, leave Toki alone. Perfect. Alright, Toki, hang in there. Gonna get you out of there. We got the mind merge on Toki. Now all that's left is for us to figure out what to do against these guys, and we're probably just gonna have to reposition facing forward here. Maybe reposition like this so we get double stab cover somehow. We have also got people up here that can take a hit from these enemies down here. I can run down and start getting damage off against the trooper, or I can start getting damage off against the grub. I kind of want to go for the trooper, actually. If I could grenade the trooper, that would have been really nice, too. Other option right now is to have Alex as a fool hide in there. How much HP do you guys have? Is there anyone in here that has, like, 6 HP? Doesn't seem like it. Nobody here has 6 HP, unfortunately. Alright, well, we'll see how this plays out. Every single person here is kind of flanked, so we might as well just, yeah, I think we just have them all standing together so that the enemies have other targets to kind of pick from when it comes to who they want to target and attack. I'm gonna set up my Shinobi to be... We have to be a bit careful, actually. There's another group of enemies out there still. We're not actually done with contact yet. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the center of the map so you can actually start doing stuff. Yeah, let's just put everyone else together over here and see if the enemies will just kind of brain fart and shoot at one of these guys instead. And we're also going to be a little bit careful with how we move so we don't activate another group of 2 or 3. As it is going to be a little bit tough for us to handle all of that together. Yeah, I don't think I'm chopping him, just in case he has his, just in case his thing goes off. I don't think it will, but at this point we kind of don't want to chance it. Toki's getting stunned against that, sentry, unfortunately. Here comes the acid spit. Nice miss.
I'm pinned down here.
Here comes the Advent Trooper. Oof. Big injury there.
They got me flanked.
He's on fire, good. Oh, that was close, that was close. Almost down there, guy. Can you avoid that, Toki? It's through cover, so you have a decent chance to avoid it. Damn it. Okay, let's go finish off these guys. First, I need someone to get past the Overwatch for you. Who can get past that Overwatch? Somebody needs to run that Overwatch. I think it's gonna be this full HP rookie down here. You just tank that Overwatch and run onto this roof where it's hopefully nice and safe. Nice dodge. And after that, we need to remove everything down there. Yubnub, you're up next. Get inside of here. Oh, I can't light up the trooper without lighting up Toki, though. Toki's apparently stunned for both his actions. Oh, that's so annoying. Just light the trooper on fire and get the sentry. That's our goal right now. If we can get that, I'm happy.
What? Before we got here, boss.
Down here, Yubnub. Get a burn facing. I'm pretty sure you can't get the. Yeah, you can't get both. Okay, so just light this guy on fire for now. Beautiful burn. And then you're gonna come on down here and remove that sentry. Then somebody needs to stop that bio captain from attacking our friend. A grenade should stop him from doing his thing. Thankfully, we have the advantageous movement ability. We can get really close up to this guy. I can't center a grenade on top of him, but as long as it edge hits him, he should take 2 damage and die from the burn. I like the animation for the grenade. Only took 1 damage? Oh my gosh, okay, if he takes only a 1 damage burn, I'll be so upset. If this man somehow survives that, I will be quite cross with this game. Alright, Vodanov, get down here. See if you can finish this guy off. Okay, and then we'll take this soldier and kind of have this soldier in charge of taking the hit from the bio captain, hopefully. This person over here is going to continue making the run up with this fella over here. Let's try to at least get 2 of these guys back alive. Make this mission worth it. He'll die from the burn next round. And that guy does die, good. Here comes the grub. It is running in as fast as it can. There's a guy back there on Overwatch, so just keep that in mind. Drone is going to try and taser us for a bit of damage. Ow, and it's max rolling us so hard right now. You good, Doki? You good? You back up? You able to do stuff again? Alex is full. Give me that zombie there. We need it. Alright, give me that zombie, and we're gonna start doing damage against the grub, maybe? I have to be very careful with how I move Yubnub. There's a guy on Overwatch back there, and he can easily end Yubnub's life. Everyone else over here is just gonna run towards the evac zone, so at the very least we have a mission success screen. Hey, mission success. Good job, you guys.
We've secured a civilian contact.
We actually get 3 slashes against this thing, so let's do it. 1 slash. 2 slash. 3 slash. Can you get the kill this time? Beautiful work. Okay, we got the kill. That's great. That's excellent. So beautiful. I'm hoping this does not trigger the Overwatch. Good. I cannot get that grub from here. I'm actually worried that the grub is going to attack Yubnub. I'm gonna back Yubnub all the way back here. All the way back. Get back behind this wall back here. I'm still not... I think that thing can double move and attack. I'm gonna get you all the way back. All the way back. For that added layer of safety there. Toki, unfortunately, is still in kind of a shitty position. We do have to watch out for Toki here. There's our snake, or not our snake, our sectoid. We're gonna start getting some chip damage against this guy. Or, well, we tried. And then maybe we have this VIP up here and let the enemies attack this person. Hang in there, Toki. You're gonna be okay. Here comes the acid spit against the zombie, actually. Interesting. The guy's still on Overwatch back there. We just have to be very careful about that as we approach. This VIP has 5 HP. You have a chance to survive Overwatches. Not guaranteed, though. We'll just use the zombie to run it. Go forth, my side zombie. Go. Get past that Overwatch, and oh gosh, we got another group of enemies that we were not prepared to deal with. Oh, would you look at that, guys? Would you look at what time it is? Got a couple of enemies around here. We do get one mind spin and then a shot. Alright, Yubnub, I'm also going to start bringing you back into the front lines a little bit. I believe Toki is allowed to Warden's Advance, Premonition, Shotgun, and then walk out with the triple action power. Let's see if this is true or not. Okay, nice try. Then we activate the Premonition. Take another shot. Get the kill right there.
Enemies down.
Grab that loot. And you should have an extra action to run back to safety. You do. Excellent. Exactly what I like to see on Toki. I'm gonna put Toki all the way in the back to try to make it as hard for them to hit Toki as possible. I could even go like back to here, I think, and that would be safe. Back to there is safe. And after that, you're gonna get up to this spot and try to light that trooper on fire. It's a 50%, but try your best. We do have a chop over here. I really want this guy dead. I think I'm gonna go for it. I really, really want this guy dead. Odinov, get in there. Thank you very much for that. Okay, 3 more enemies left on this map to deal with. Let's activate our psionics against probably the officer. I kind of don't want that officer throwing grenades or marking people. Ooh! Alright, Alex. You got him. Alex might be MVP of this mission just because of all the psionics that they're able to do. Those psionics did work right now. Good job, Alex. Man, I love having the sectoid early game. It's like having a better psionic soldier. You have all made a horrible, horrible mistake. The mistake of failing to kill your own officer. Get destroyed, and all that's left is to get everyone down to that evac zone. We're almost there. The IP is going to keep running, and we should be able to just destroy this guy, in fact. Odinov, get in there. Kill. Nice work. Alright, everybody else run down. I guess we should kill this guy, actually. The one problem with the Psy Zombie The animation blows. I hate that thing's animation so bad. It's so damn slow.
Target disabled. No! They tore off Double D's head! Moving on target location.
Oh, hey, we get loot. Alright, unfortunately, Yubnub is going to be out of commission for like an entire, like, 1 month. Unfortunately, but that's fine. Okay, guys, mission success. We technically got all the VIPs. Got a little bit wounded. Obviously, the zombie is a VIP also. He should come with us.
I'm hot tubbing.
Bye-bye, zombie.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact. Status confirmed. Mission
Mind control and hit a shot? He's the GOAT. He's him. He's the chosen sectoid. There's probably a way to give Thigh Zombies lost running animation. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, you know what would be awesome? If you give the zombies the lost running animation, that would be so nice. At the very least, give it to the players, because if the player's gonna have a zombie on their team, they don't want their zombie to, like, just slowly meander through the battlefield. They want them to look fast, right? Move fast, keep up with the squad and everything. Also, for that animation, the Psy Zombies have a deceptively high amount of speed. Unfortunately, Toki is going to be out for 2 weeks. This guy out for an entire month. But the important person, though, Alex is a fool. I think the stun for 1 action is good, right? I think I'm taking that. At the very least, you're not wounded. You're the most valuable member on the team here.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ.
Okay then. Let's promote this new rookie that we got. 67 aim, 12 mobility. What do I turn that soldier into? A very nice soldier to have. Maybe I'll just like random promote him and see what he turns into. I could also make another shinobi and really double down on having a full stealth team. What would that even look like? 3 shinobis plus
I never got around to asking you, Doctor.
Plus the hitman and
what did you do before the invasion?
I guess the hijackers? Like, what would that even entail, having that many soldiers
vaccine production techniques. Because of my background,
in a stealth
I was rounded
team?
up by Advent and put to work in one of the very first
He could do another shinobi.
I saw firsthand what their technology is capable of, for better or worse.
And I'd say we're lucky to have you with us.
I think I'll random promote him and see what he becomes. I don't think we need a 3rd shinobi. I don't know, maybe I'll regret it. Maybe I'll be like, oh shit, I should have had a 3rd shinobi. Maybe. But I think we have a lot of stealth units. Like, we're starting off with the Reaper already. We have the Mad Jack, which... No, I don't... No, yeah, the Mad Jack has Phantom, I think. We have 2 hijackers. They're already stealth units. I have way too many stealth units, actually. I really don't need any more, so let's go random promote that guy and see what they become. Finish up over here, please. New target acquired. Smash and grab. We needed that.
Course for the Arctic territories.
Question, though. Do we have enough people to do this mission? Kind of stretched on our roster as it is. I guess we technically have the sharpshooters, although I personally think sharpshooters are worse than rookies in the early game. So there's that. But this is all we've got, so we're doing it. Alright, so in my eyes, our sharpshooters are basically glorified rookies. So they're just gonna carry a bunch of grenades and just blow their way through this mission. It's actually our first time using Astral Crown in our campaign. And if you have a good shot, you can use the auto sniper rifle, but for the most part, you're mostly just going to be throwing grenades. Same with that rookie. A couple of flashbangs wouldn't hurt, just to deal with any sectoids that might come our way. Plus a medkit, just for safety. Alright, this should be a very easy mission, very straightforward. Let's get you guys out there.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
And can we
Avengers
finally
on
finish up on those
board.
supplies, because we've been trying to pick up these supplies for a while now.
Strategic
Finally got the
reserves
supplies.
located.
Enter the
Avengers
black
on a
market,
new
see if there's
course.
any other soldiers we can pick up.
Market is open.
It censored a shitpost for you. What kind of 1984 society do you live in? The UK? Wait, did they actually censor the word shitpost? There's no way they actually do that, right? Or maybe they do and I'm just completely out of touch with what's going on right now in today's societal climate. I'll pick up that support unit. I did want at least one support
Commander,
soldier.
we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Your accuracy's not bad, actually. Now then, how do we want to build our support soldier? We've got access to covering fire as well as accurate reaction. So this is a soldier type that can do Overwatch quite well, and you've got good accuracy. We also have access to things like dense smoke. I'm thinking we might do something like a mix of smoke and a mix of super medkitting. We do have field medic and savior over here, and those are some really powerful perk combinations along with paramedic. We could turn you into an officer with combat presence, or we can give you rapid reaction so you can kill things with Overwatch extra hard. I can also let you carry more smoke grenades. I think we'll do a combination of stuff. I do want a rapid reaction type soldier, so we might as well make you into our rapid reaction soldier. And then finally up here we can go for... I don't think you need rapid deployment, seeing as how you're picking up Smoke Grenadier. And you already have... Do you have the Smoker perk? No, you do not. So you can't throw a smoke and go on Overwatch. So you will probably need rapid deployment with the way we're building you. Alright. So I think that's going to be your loadout, followed by a suit of armor, a medkit, and a smoke grenade. And you'll have access to powerful smokes that give dense smoke as well as sacred incense. And you will also have access to, you won't have access to combat simulants, unfortunately. But we can combo this all together with... Using a medkit does not cost an action? Wait, this might actually be insane. This guy can run around the entire battlefield just medkitting people. Wait, that sounds extremely exciting. Oh, this soldier might be a psychopath, actually. You might be able to just run around the entire battlefield just medkitting everyone. Okay, I'm excited to play with the soldier now. We got a very interesting build here. This is 35 points used up, so I will have, I think, like 25-ish more points left. We can take Nimble Hands, or we could try to fit in some pistol perks. Both are fine options. I would like to fit in Heavy Hitter if possible, but that's a really expensive one, so it's not something that you might be able to make use of. If we do teach you Entrench, you can hold one spot on the map and just continuously Overwatch from that spot, which is kind of interesting. But Entrench does kind of conflict with the medic build. I could do something where you're comboed with another soldier type, like a shield soldier, you're entrenched behind that shield soldier, and then you just constantly heal the shield soldier up while overwatching. That's one way to play this out. You know, that might actually be fun. Let's do that. That might be fun. You know, now I'm wishing that I turned that other guy into a rook. Kinda wish I had my rook now. That's alright, though. We will need the officer training school at some point. I could start training you now, but even if I do start training you now, I won't actually be able to get you to trial by fire until I get you to sergeant. Maybe I just give you a head start, though. Head start is fine.
Market is open.
Anything else over here? Nothing much. There is an emergency life support if I do want to make use of that. We've pretty much sold as much stuff as we can sell at this point. I think everything else we kind of have to hold on to. Handed mag, stock, psi. Fence, shotgun. 111 supplies. Can I build any facility over here? Oh, you know what I could do? Early infirmary. That's what we should do. Get that cash going.
Market is open.
Let's get that cash flowing somehow. How do we do this? Sell our bayonet. Sell our Illyrium cores, maybe? Selling this many Illyrium cores early on, is that okay? I'm sure it's fine. If it's for the sake of an infirmary, it's definitely okay. Alright, and after that, we're going to need to start digging out another spot so we can get up a power facility somewhere. I might build the power facility here and build the R&D lab over here. And then just dig out these two side spots, maybe. We'll see what we can do with that. For now, though, I'm going to head back down over here, and I think we're going to keep on looking for missions heading into this region over here. Oh, and I should have put these people on intel, but I forgot, because I'm stupid.
Setting course for Western United States.
Is paramedic different from the baseline medkit action? I have no idea, but if it is free, that'll be really funny, because that guy will just be running around the map medkitting everyone. I hope it's free. It might not be.
Actually quite efficient.
Okay then, modular weapons is next, and then after that we go straight into our laser equipment.
Begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Oh, we couldn't stop it. No, we couldn't stop it. That's alright, keep focusing on this region. The important thing is that we liberate the spot. I could actually do this at 10 to 12. Do I try to greed this? Get more intel out of this mission? Ooh, we could try to greed this. 10 to 12 enemies isn't too bad. How strong is this team composition? It really hinges on whether or not the hijacker can actually hack the drone. I don't know if it's worth risking that, though. Might not be worth risking that. We have a pretty strong team. We have a Geneva and everything. It's probably going to be 12 enemies. I think if I could guarantee that it was 10, I would do it, but it's 12, so I can't be certain. Let's launch this and make this a flawless mission. That way these guys can at least go on, participate on a different mission. Meanwhile, let's go continue making our sandwiches. I kind of like this game, not because it's actually, like, stimulating for the brain or anything. It's not even that hard of a game. I like seeing the little sandwich pieces. Okay, this time we got peppers, we got pickles. Those are really long pickle slices. I prefer my pickles to be like those thin circle slices. I don't know why, maybe it's just the way that I'm used to eating them. Tomatoes, onions, I don't like raw onions, but if those are like grilled onions or something, this would be like the greatest sandwich ever of all time. There's some ham over there. Got some big super sandwiches. Oh, this one's an easy one. Got an egg. What kind of things do you guys like to put in your sandwiches? I actually hate lettuce. I don't know, for some reason, at some point, my friend told me, like, you know, sandwiches or lettuces are just crispy water. That's really all they are. They're just a bunch of water content. And I thought about it, I'm like, you know, that's true. And then at that point, he just kind of forever ruined lettuce for me on anything. I just stopped liking lettuce on stuff. I love cheese and jalapenos. Ooh, jalapenos. Hey, look at that! You got jalapenos there. The game heard your voice. We truly live in the dystopian AI society now. Your microphone secretly picked up your voice saying that you like jalapenos and transmitted that over to me. Soon you will be receiving advertisements for jalapenos every day of your life. This is an interesting map design here. An open-top prison facility where they get to go into the middle and like do stuff. This is actually kind of cool. And then there's like stuff here that they probably have to like help load in while they're in prison. Very interesting. The building is kind of a bit claustrophobic here though, but it's got that like alleyway feel too. Alright, is there any way we can get up here without having to open this door? I don't think the answer is no.
Yes, as you wish. Through, your powers are through.
One drone right up there. The hack is gonna be all the way back here. We gotta get a move on. This is a pretty tough turn. Let's start moving, you guys. Civilians down here.
Ubicación confirmada. Double time.
I'm probably just going to attempt to hack that drone with our hijacker.
Got it.
Alright, we have broken out of Advent Prison. It's interesting. It implies that your soldiers were infiltrating into the Advent Prison, pretending that they were prisoners, and they probably like hid their equipment there during those few days that they were out. Pretty neat.
Position confirmed.
Nothing. How's your hack chance on that drone? Okay, can we go like all the way? I'll hack it later. Maybe we just focus on getting to the objective first. Well, no, if I hack it now, it helps us get to the objective faster. Can we kill it if we fail to hack? I don't actually have an easy way of killing it if I fail to hack, so I think I'm just gonna run forward for now. Let's just cover distance for now. I think distance is a little bit more important than dealing with the little drone back there. Okay, there's a window right here. I'm hoping we can just hack it through that window. I have no clue if we can or not. You know, I just realized Bonsai Warrior is holding the flamethrower without any arms. This is evil Bonsai Warrior. She is the enemy of all trees. She burns down trees instead of saving them. That's what this Bonsai Warrior is all about. The hack over here is a little bit sketch. I can't easily reach it. I think I'm gonna have to open this door and hack it through that door. I kind of don't like how far we've had to run on this mission just to get to the objective on time. Feels kind of bad.
Location confirmed. Running.
Already there.
Alright, we're just gonna get the entire squad all the way up here.
Hostiles making the rounds.
First pod is going to be all the way back there. Interesting.
My father walked 100 miles with a mule, 2 goats, and a shoe on his back.
Okay, then.
Órdenes confirmadas. En marcha. Parece que
Margin.
aquí hay hostiles.
Tell me what you see
Got a group of hostiles. Objective here.
inside of here. Large supply cache. I could save the system infiltration for the drone. I might consider it.
Accediendo al sistema.
I prefer the large supply cache a little bit more, actually. Can you just light these guys on fire? I might actually consider letting you take this flamethrower. Actually, not a bad flamethrower at all.
Follow road.
Oh. Okay, okay, that's somewhat tempting. You know, that's actually quite tempting. I might have to go for that. It's right there. I think I have to. It calls to me. I must. Cover's blown.
Ah, the artichoke thickens.
The artichoke thickens. Interesting. Okay, well, those guys are all dead. Now then, let's get you up to here. I have to be careful. There's like stuff up there that can activate. You've already used up all your actions, so it's literally just a flamethrower person left. I can go for the flamethrower onto the thing up here, or I can chemthrower suppression this dude. I think we'll chemthrower suppression this dude and see if this actually pays off.
Pressing target.
And then what we'll do is we'll actually flashbang up here.
You watching?
I think I got the grub. Hope I did. Good. And don't move a muscle from this spot. Don't come any closer, just be careful. We're not prepared to deal with another group of enemies. I should have thrown the evac zone last round. A little bit of acid burn.
Now road is the posterior of attack. You and down road.
Okay. Let's get the evac zone out so we can leave whenever we
Get
want.
the evac in here. This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold
Our
tight.
hack is coming up fairly soon. Ooh, no, not that. Let's go do our system infiltration here. And let's see if we can pick this up. Alright, Margin, you think you can get this? One new rebel or a large cache of supplies? I think I go for the rebel if I can get it. Early game rebel is quite nice. I was tempted to go for the cache of supplies, but I'm pretty sure the rebels is the responsible right option here.
Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Now let's see if those guys over there activate. They do not seem to have activated, so that's good for us. Bit of chip damage on this fellow. I think we just saw it off shotgun.
Hey guys,
Soldier
we have a new
destroyed.
subscriber today.
And thank you very much for the sub, Casey Yogi. Much appreciated, Casey.
Good luck on the new run.
Thank you very much for that. We will probably need it at some point. Little bit of burn damage on that thing. Can we actually just kill it from here? That would be kind of nice. Oh, you suddenly can't see it anymore. Never mind. Overwatch, I guess. Everyone else just kind of close that distance slowly.
On Overwatch.
I'm hoping it just walks in and dies to the shotgun Overwatch. Aim him out, it runs for its life. And takes the Overwatch! I don't know what it's doing. It like halfway decided to run away, but then like halfway through running away he was like, I'm not a coward. I have to go back and face XCOM. It's my destiny. And then just proceeds to die from that. Alright, the Martura can finish it. Almost.
I'm going.
Nice work, Alexi.
Got it.
Let's get you guys back over here to safety, and we are just going to reload with everyone and get ready to fight for more enemies. I guess just Overwatch. Hunker down with the flamethrower people, because if they go on Overwatch, they might just like roast all our teammates to death. We kind of don't want that, of course.
In position.
Here comes the other group of enemies coming in. Sentry, Gunner, and Engineer. What is that Gunner doing? Gunner has chosen a very interesting position to hang out. Alright, for starters, what we're going to do is we are going to flashbang these guys. Move that Overwatch right there. And after that, can we grapple you into a good spot? Oh, we can grapple you into a good spot. This is an excellent spot. The Martura, you're going to get up to here. And is that Gunner just sitting out in the open? Advent Gunner? Free kills, you mean? And goodbye. Alright, then all that's left is to get these two guys down here. We've got a nice little toxic shrapnel rocket, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. Just slam these guys with some damage. I think this will end up being a flawless mission, so that's very exciting. But the poison and the bleeding on those two fellas over there, they are just absolutely crippled. There's no chance in hell that they get to take any actions on the next turn. Poisoned and disoriented and bleeding to death all at once.
Getting it done.
Get Alexi all the way up here and just try to finish this fellow off.
Found something.
Dead.
Impressed yet?
Nice work. And all that's left is Mr. Engineer up there. How do we get this Engineer? I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll try to tag him with maybe 2 damage of the grenade. That way he'll just die from the poison and bleed and possibly drop some loot. Beautiful. No loot, unfortunately. Now, before we leave, we know that there's a drone back there. Let's see if we can find that drone so we can force it into our team and allow us to hijack it. Hopefully. I'd like to find that drone.
What's over there?
On it.
If we can't, that's fine. There's like no rush to find the drone or anything like that. We don't have to get it. But I would like to try and full override a drone and just bring it back home with us. If possible.
Overwatch.
I know it's somewhere back here. There he is! Hello, little drone. Come on over. Oh, come on over, little fella. Wait. There's an Advent Trooper down there. I just noticed. There's an Advent Trooper down there. Poor guy. He just died before his teammates ever had a chance to activate. Poor fella. Hack the tower? Oh, you're right. There is a tower nearby, isn't there? Let me get it? Oh, let me get it. Let me get it. No! They didn't let me get it, those jerk faces. Oh, you know, we're about to have reinforcements drop on top of us. That might be a bad thing for our team.
Very well, patron. Confess to your crimes, stale end piece of white bread.
A little bit of damage there, and hopefully you can pick up this kill. Just make sure that this flamethrower person can hit it with the blast canister. So this is explosive damage, not fire damage.
Killing it with fire.
Unfortunate, loot had to get destroyed with it.
Alright, I'll go.
Okay then, I guess we leave now. We could stay around until your cooldown is back up and see if the enemies drop a drone in, because drones do come in from these reinforcement pods. So it is actually something that we could try going for. I've seen them drop before, and I've actually gotten a hack out of these things at least once or twice. Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe we will. I think we're gonna go for it. I think it might be worth it. Assuming we can actually get these guys to kill them. Maybe it's not worth it. Well, let's go home. I don't want to take any unnecessary injuries. We managed to get through this mission flawless. It's like, if I go for it right now, I might end up regretting it when a guy ends up in the med bay for like 2 weeks.
This doesn't look good.
Oh, I forgot the tower! Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Alright, fine. We probably weren't gonna get it anyways. It's Margin. Margin will find a way to fuck it up. We found PCS Psy. Surely it won't take 3 in-game weeks and 2 IRL days to slap it on a sectoid. Oh, I already sold it. If I'm gonna slap a psionic thing on someone, I would probably wait until we got Advanced Psy, as a PCS at least.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire...
Tune in just in time to see BoJack Horseman blasting the alien to shreds. What is going on? We have a very exciting team composition here. If this is your first time tuning into the stream, be prepared for a wild ride. This mod pack is, it doesn't mess around.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up, Commander.
Get our rank ups going. First things first, the Discus Accelerant. Next things next, we're going to be taking None Shall Pass. And finally, on this combat class over here, we're going to grab that Wrath. Beautiful. We got a +6 hacking PCS. Normally I don't bother with basic PCSs, but I think this +6 hacking will actually matter on someone, so let's throw that onto our hijacker here. I think Margin needs all the help they can get. Actually, we're gonna put it on the next hacker that we send out on a mission, I think. That's what we'll do. It'll probably end up being Margin, but we'll just wait it out a bit. Meanwhile, let's go throw some more people back into these places, have them managing these havens for us. Fortunately, we can't do that supply convoy. I kind of wish I could, but trying to do that is probably going to end up with everyone dead in a very tragic manner. Scientist. I would like a scientist. What are the chances that I can actually do this mission and just like do it at 0%? I'm pretty sure it's like a 0% chance and we should just not do it. I feel like that's just gonna get people killed if I try doing it. Extract VIP from Advent City. So this is one where we don't really need the hijacker on it. Instead we want... We want these people on this mission. One that doesn't have to do with hacking. I mean, I can still bring the hijacker just in an attempt to get a drone or something, but I think even drones don't show up on these city center missions. Unless I'm out of people, I might just need to have a 5th person here. Nope, we have a gunner. Alright then. We also have access to nanoscale vests now. I do want to start building nanoscale vests, but they cost a decent amount of supplies. I won't have access to it just yet. What I'll do is I'll give it to our most dedicated frontline unit. Buccaneer right there will definitely want to have a bit more than 5 HP. Runner will just take the med kit, maybe a frag grenade to kill off any drones that come up towards us. We should have at least one flashbang to deal with the sectoid. If any sectoids mind control our people, I want to be able to stop them. And let's do the mission. Free scientist is always a good thing in my eyes. I would like to get another engineer, we're kind of behind on that. We're a little bit behind in the engineering department here. How much power do I need for the research and development? I need 2 power and I only have 1. What we're going to do next is we are going to dig out this spot and build a power facility here. Build our research and development here so it can start sending in workshop gremlins over there, and then eventually dig out these 2 spots over here too.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
Alright, next up, laser weapons. Gonna cost us quite a few Illyriums. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get advanced lasers with only 8 Illyrium crystals. That kinda concerns me. Maybe for now we head into something else like alien defectors and just pick up some of this other stuff here.
I will make that our highest priority.
Get ourselves a muton so we can have an extra hand to actually fight with. Might not be the worst idea. Excuse me. I'm gonna wait till this goes down to vulnerable. I don't have any missions that I need to run just yet. We'll let them make that mission a little bit easier by over-infiltrating. Oh, well. I guess now we need to have them do it. This is an advantageous terrain mission, so we have a lot of bonus action points. I think this team can handle it even if there is an enemy readiness of normal. Alright, see you later, Bladewalker. Have a good night, sir. You know, it's nice to hear that I am no longer the only hacker Ronar talks about that way. The Toki hacking adventures was, a mistake. Margin over here was just my desperate attempt at getting a hijacker. It's not completely Margin's fault, because Margin didn't have good hack stat to begin with. I kind of just turned Margin into one because I really wanted to have at least one hijacker in the campaign. If you want to think about it this way, the hijacker is basically a perma-stealth unit that comes with 2 summons, subtracted from the enemy team if you succeed both your hacks. But only if you succeed both your hacks, though. Hey Commander, am I in your squad? I'm not sure about that, Sovereign. I will have to take a look. I haven't really been able to look too closely at our armory for this run. Usually around like laser and mag weapons is when I'm more familiarized with my squad, where I can remember all their names and everything. Let's get ready for some action here. Hello, Master. Is any free machine gunner a crew member? I don't think we have any open soldiers right now, and... Okay, and our game just crashed. Well, let's reload it. Alright guys, we're gonna be here for a long time, so... It takes forever to reboot the game, no! Yeah, let's find a much more exciting thing than the sandwich game. The sandwich game is fun, but I feel like it'll end up being, a bit slow. Just make sure that thing is actually running. please. There we go. Okay, now it's running. Alright, it'll probably take like 5 minutes for that thing to load, so... why don't we play... What game do you guys want to see? Cross math... You know what? Let's do a math puzzle game. This is a great way to just keep ourselves focused and everything. Okay, so how do we play this? Tap an empty cell and choose the correct candidate. 7 plus 2 equals 9. And then 8 plus 2 equals 10. Hooray! We can do basic elementary math! Alright, new game. Let's go expert mode. Okay, let's do some expert difficulty stuff. Oh boy, this is an interesting one. Am I forced to commit to a move once I've made it? Or am I allowed to like try out different things? I hope I'm allowed to try out different things. There's no thing here that seems to be an obvious one, so why don't we just try slotting something in? So let's do like the clicking thing on here is weird. Tap to sort candidates. Oh, okay, that's nice. So let's do 12 divided by 4. So what minus 7 is equal to 12? That would be 19. Do we have a 19? We don't, so we have to take this back out. What else divided by stuff equals 3? 9 divided by 3 equals 3, right? Do we have a 9? Don't have a 9. What about 22? 5 divided by 5 equals 3. And then if we have to do a minus 7, that means plus 7, 22. Oh, so it's like Sudoku, but worse. It's like Sudoku, but for YouTube playables. For people like me who play YouTube playables with like negative brain cells, this is the perfect game for me. Let's see, what else can we do? Okay, we have to do another guess here, so let's throw a guess down here. 22 minus something equals something that will equal 3. Yeah, let's go with this one, actually. This one might give us a few more clues. Let's start with, let's see. What plus what equals 25? I'm gonna start with like 13 and 12. 13 plus 4 equals 17, maybe? And then we'll just stuff up random stuff in here until something makes sense. Then maybe we can do... Here, let's just start throwing random stuff in here. I know pretty much this is probably correct. I just don't know whether or not this stuff back here is correct. What gets 18? Like 6 and 12 maybe? Oh, but if I do it this way, 4 is a really small number. I don't really have a lot of options here, so maybe we should switch that around. Oh, but then that doesn't work. Does that not work? No, that does work. That does work. Okay. So let's switch that around, and now we'll have a bigger number here to work with. What gets 13? Nothing here gets 13. Also, over here, there has to be a number greater than 5. We do this, and then 6 plus 7. Okay, so that means 7 might not be the right answer here. 7 plus 11 equals 18. Okay, there we go, there we go. 4 plus 21, we don't have a 21. Okay, so this is just completely wrong then. No! It's all wrong! Here, let's try 24 and 1. Let's see if that works out. Then we're gonna need a 16 here, and that gives us 2 big numbers here. 7 plus 9, do we have, here, 14 plus 2, that's 16. Then that would be a 9, but we don't have a 9 here. Damn it! This is actually hard! What the heck? I want an easy brain teaser, not one that's gonna cost me to wait here for a whole hour. Well, no, that's good actually. It's gonna pass us time really quickly. Except there's no 21 for the bottom left. Yeah, there's no 21 for the bottom left. I'm thinking we try it this way. What else adds up to 16? 4 plus 12. Let's try 4 plus 12. 12 minus 7. Okay, we got that. And we need a 14, which we do have. There we go. That might be something. All right, I think we're onto something here. Now, this is the part where we really have to start just guessing random numbers. Oh, this one's going to be tough. Oh, get out of the way, XCOM. This is much more exciting now. I'm gonna need maybe 22 minus something. So we need a number smaller than 22. I think since 23 is such a big number, we should have it over here. 23 can be made using these two numbers here. So let's see if this fits anything. I need a 10, but I don't have a 10. I need a 9, but I don't have a 9. So that's all wrong. What if this is all completely wrong? Here, let me just undo this really quickly again. What if we actually need to have a 23 here? And then a 2 up here. Then I just need a 15. Oh, I don't have a 15. Okay, the other thing was right, actually. No, I have to go back and redo everything. Where's my load games? Good. Had me worried for a moment there, game. Had me worried for a moment there. Okay, so this is the right answer then. We need the 16, we need the, what added up into 16 again? It was 12 and 4, and then I add a 14 up here, and then a 7 over here. This is probably right then. There's a good chance that it's right. It's not guaranteed that it's correct. But then I don't have a 9 down here. That's the problem. Unless this is wrong. Can I relocate all of these letters? There's no other way, right? Yeah, I think we checked it. There was only 15 divided by 5. That was the only option here. Maybe we switch this around? Oh, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. So it has to be, 22 here. 22 minus something. Is there anything I can subtract here that would make sense? This should be a pretty small number because it has to be big minus small. Can I do something like... No, nothing fits here actually. This is just completely wrong then. Alright, we're gonna have to come up with a different number set here. Can I double click it? No, I have to drag it. Okay, then what gets this to add up correctly? Let's try 11 and 14. Let's just try like some random numbers. Six divided by 2 equals 3. Oh, we do have that. Yeah, let's try that actually. You're right. Maybe I need this 22 somewhere else. 6 divided by 2. So then plus 7. We have a 13 here. Oh, here we go though. Alright, we gotta do all our stuff again. So we got our research over here. And then we're gonna do our alien defectors because the laser weapons are not going to be available to us just yet. If I'm doing laser weapons, it's to get the advanced laser weapons, and that's just gonna be out of reach for us for just a little bit here. Once we get that, we're gonna keep on looking for missions. Unfortunately, we did not find that really good scientist mission, I think. Did I? No, I did find the good scientist mission. That's right here, I think. I think we were supposed to find a different mission down here. There it is. We were supposed to find this mission. Okay. I'm gonna take these guys and send them out. We do have advantageous terrain. Hopefully this time our game doesn't crash. It really feels like Sudoku. Find some tile somewhere where there's only one possible combination, then do it again and again. Sometimes, though, the really hard challenges, there isn't just one possible combination, so you have to try out different things. You have to be willing to just spend some time testing numbers out. We'll try this one. So 13 minus something. This should be a pretty small number, so it's either 11 or 12 in my eyes. So let's start with this one. Then that means this has to be a 5. So 17 minus 12 makes a 5. Something minus 12 has to equal 11. That we can also fill in. Okay then. And after that, we just gotta figure out how we can set everything else up over here. Let's do like maybe... I think the only combination I have here is 1 and 24 if I do this, right? Okay, and then we have a 16 over here. Oh, that's a good one. I think the switching this out for the 6 and 12, 6 and 2 was the right call there. 16. 12 and 4, I think, is the only combination that leads to this. And 4 can't be here, because 4 minus nothing will ever equal 5. So then we can now... Oh man, I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. We got it, guys. We won! This is actually kind of fun. I don't know, some people might not be fans of these really tough challenges, but I think this is quite exciting. 14 plus something equals 35. That has to be 21, so let's start off with that. Oh, mission's beginning though. Yay, we gained IQ points. Look, guys, if we do a few more of those puzzles, me and Twitch chat might collectively have 2 IQ digits. Let's keep it up, guys. We're gonna get smarter here. We're gonna get so much smarter. Oh.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint by using explosives.
This is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint by using explosives. Explosives. Explosives.
Let us begin. We're gonna start by moving Canoodler all the way up. Our very first drone. Can we hack our very first drone? Make sure I can see it from these angles. Angles can get kind of weird. Alright, sir. Can you full override this drone for us? Might as well try. And we got it! Nice work! Alright, Douglas Snotwipe, I can feel it right now. You're gonna become the true super hacker of the squad. Pokey and Margin, they were but wannabe hackers. You're going to be the greatest hacker of all time. And over here on this mission, we're gonna get an enemy protocol, and you're gonna 100% get it. No failure at all.
Let nothing mar your path. Tear them down.
Let's do it right up there. Let's get ready to take care of these guys. Let's get a little bit closer to them. Cover a bit of distance here.
Good to go.
Got Johnny Boom over here, our hoplite. We got Mao Chow, our sword sniper person. I'm gonna use our swords to just run up to that sector and chop it to death, I think. I can't overwatch, unfortunately, from here.
Onward, while there is still time.
Maintaining position.
Alright, Sectoid. There you are. Got another group of enemies over here. A second group of Sectoids and engineers. Same exact pod, funny enough. Alright, we have a couple of options here. I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're just going to move up and throw an AP grenade on top of these guys. We also have this drone. This drone can do stuff for us. We have a guy with a sword. The sword guy can definitely destroy a sectoid, but I want them to take cover so I can actually chop them from a safer location. Maybe the sectoid will run up to this car and we can just like stand over here and chop while taking cover facing forward. That's the kind of stuff that I'm aiming for right now. We also have access to our pray and spray. I might actually go pray and spray.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Behold, righteousness and zealotry.
Well, it kinda did some damage, I guess.
The contest begins.
Did I at least hit that other engineer? No, I didn't. Didn't hit anything else. Now, it is probably important for us to kill at least one sectoid to ensure that we don't end up getting mind controlled by one of them. Or by both of them. Two of them. We just want to make sure that we can deal with these fellas. I do have our drone up here. The drone can actually stop the sectoid from doing anything psionics related. I can either go for the stun or I can just go straight for a drone shock. I'm not sure yet. I'll think about that. We also want to kill off that engineer. I have an assault over here that can go for a stun gun. Noodler, let's start off with a stun gun against this fella over here. Make sure this guy doesn't get to do anything funky. After that, we have our shield basher guy. We can actually have the shield basher guy finish off the sectoid. Interesting. Is that actually enough to kill it? Oh my god, it died in one hit.
It has to be dead.
That was a very strong shield bash. Nice try, drone. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to get that guy. We just need to finish off this Advent Engineer somehow, and one Advent Engineer will be left uncontrolled, unfortunately. I can't stop that guy from taking his actions.
It's dead! It has to be dead! It's heavier than it looks.
And unfortunately, Douglas Snotwipe is not going to be able to close this distance. At least not without getting revealed. Can Douglas get, like, up to here? The hack is right back there, so I guess it makes sense for Douglas to go left side. Alright, then see you later, Ladonnell. Good days there. Gotta love the melee vulnerability. It does so much damage even with a shield bash. It's kind of funny. You would think that Advent just starts giving their sectoid some armor or something, but apparently they don't. I can actually keep stunning that sectoid, funny enough. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the drone up here, see if we activate anything. If nothing activates, then we send in our sword guy. I need to kill off that engineer somehow. I can keep the sectoid locked indefinitely, so I actually don't even need to worry about the sectoid. I just mostly need to make sure that this engineer dies.
I only scratched them.
Excellent work. And all that's left is Mr. Sectoid over here. What is going on with your movement?
Look ahead.
I like how it looks more like you just shot your friend to death. Alright, unfortunately we're not going to get this thing with a kill this round, so we're just going to go for the stun. Just keep him tasered forever. Now the objective, there is a window up here, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our stealth hijacker. Douglas Snotwipe is going to get all the way up here. And try to get that thing through the windows up there.
Okay.
And I guess the drone will just, I don't know, waste its action. Oh my god, nice 4% crit. And we all got combat rush from that. Hey! Combat rush. Alright, got some loot from that sectoid. That was a lot of HP to have to cut through, but by having a melee attacker, it was not too much of an issue for us.
I think this is the package.
Douglas, I need you.
Und ab.
Ab geht's.
In position to grab this
Sie können
thing.
das Ziel sehen.
The objective is a large intel cache. We don't really care about that basic PCS, so we gotta try to get the large intel cache. Let's also move up and throw an evac zone somewhere in the middle over here. For the most part, we're happy with just being able to evac from around this spot.
General cuts losses and regroups.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
And we're just gonna regroup our team. We've killed 4 enemies so far, so there's definitely more enemies out there.
Let us claim this place anew.
Oh, here we go. They haven't found us just yet, but they will soon. Gonna do one more system infiltration over here. Probably relocate you so that you are facing forward. Everybody else, maybe you guys can start facing forward also. They're not on alert, they're walking casually, so I can be fairly confident that we will not be getting shot at if they decide to start moving towards us even further. I could go on Overwatch, or I could just move up. I think I'm just gonna move up for now. Move up in Overwatch. They are actually leaving that location. Okay, good. Alright, let's see what you can get for us, Douglas Snotwipe. You can do it. 39% hack chance. Douglas Snotwipe, he's the real hacker champion. He's the real hacker, man. Hacker person Douglas Snotwipe does it again. Absolute champion. Let's bring you all the way back here so you don't get shot and injured. At this point, the enemy might be on alert, so it should be important for us to fall back to here. And we should all be able to make it to the evac zone, no problems, once it arrives. I'm pretty sure once you get the objective, everything on the map starts running towards you. If they don't, then we just get free resources. It would be nice to get some kills for EXP, though. I might stick around for it. Well, hey, look. Our EXP needs will be fulfilled by the reinforcements. We can get probably like 2 more kills before, or 4 more kills before we max out on the EXP cap. One trooper running away, taking the shot. Oh! Downed him, nice work.
Check it before you get too close.
Nice try. Shotgunning from long range can be quite difficult though. And evac is here. Do we want to try and fight these guys for EXP? I guess we can. Yeah, let's throw a rocket on that guy and see if one of our guys can just down him on the way out. I don't want to stay here for too long. I just kind of want to grab our kills and just be out of here, kind of.
What's over there?
Hey, Mao Chao, you want to take a nice snapshot on that fellow? Nice shot from Mao Chao.
I got it, right?
Nice combat drugs, too. And after that, do we have... I don't really have any grenades to finish that last guy off with. Not really feeling like sticking around for this. I'll throw this grenade and take some YOLO shots, and if we don't land them, then we're just gone. Oh, nice! Okay, there's actually a decent chance that we get this. Here, let's get this drone out of here. Drone is out.
Onward, while there is still time.
Gentlemen, what are the chances that you get this guy? 50%. Nice shot. Okay, that's pretty awesome. We got at least, how much? 8 kills worth of EXP. Good stuff.
I'm out of here.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
And there we go, mission accomplished. Got most of the EXP on the mission.
Gene therapy clinics will be closed.
Let's head back to base.
Alright,
Alright, we got another good mission here. Let's keep it up. The real test will be once we get to our first liberation, of course.
Have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
Let's see if we can reach our first liberation. I also need to make contact with a second region, or a third region rather. And we do have the intel to do so, I think, after this mission. As long as I make sure that I conserve 30 intel points for the boosting of the second and third liberation missions.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step closer to taking back.
Alright, promotions. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do with you just yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm turning you into a mech. I'm just going to take random stuff on you for now. I think the choices that we pick on that soldier aren't too relevant here. Got our hoplite. I'm also turning you into a mech, so Johnny and Mao Chao will become giant robots for the squad. Stun gunner, and finally, pump action. We got ourselves another Illyrium core, which means we should be able to pick up our laser weapons now. All I have to do is render that Illyrium core for some more Illyrium.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
One thing I would like is more engineers. Hopefully at some point we'll get more NGs. And also we got ourselves a supply thingy. That's great. Go do the supply mission next. Now, I've got 2 hijackers here, so I guess I might as well send out... We'll send out Margin for this one and see if we can pick up any drones or something. What else will be sent out over here? Send out a 5-man squad. I could send in a 6-man squad, but I think a 5-man is more than enough for this type of mission. If I send in a 6-man, and we don't get 6 crates, I'll be kind of sad. We might get 6 crates. Or I should just keep my team compositions open. I think it's worth it to lose 1 crate on the smash and grabs, just so you can field another team to do a different mission. Kind of worth it to do that in my eyes. I'm gonna keep the Titan unit fast by giving him no equipment. And then the Shinobi over here will have equipment, because you can double dash for your attacks. Assault, we can also keep you fast if I just keep you with no equipment. I'm actually thinking no equipment on these types of units is actually not a bad idea. Kinda like that. Or I could just carry grenades so it's easier to brute force their missions. Maybe some grenades isn't the worst idea. I'll do 2 grenades, but leave your item slots open for the last one. Do we have more hackers' laptops? We already have 2. Do I need to give you a hacker's laptop on this mission? I guess it's fine that you keep it.
In position to drop.
If you can use your hacker's laptop to get a drone, then it should be considered worth. Okay, let's keep on looking for our next liberation, and once we get it, we'll make contact with this spot over here. You should have enough intel to make contact as well as... Ooh.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander.
We have met the Chosen.
Take a fight with me. I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
So...
Covert action complete. Blade Walker, welcome back, sir.
I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
Blade Walker, where are ya? 10 days out, unfortunately, but take a look at what perks you've got.
Some of our people are a little worse for wear.
I know,
after that
Bradford. Can I
last
just look at
core
Blade
action,
Walker,
but if we give
please?
them time to rest,
No, stop talking to me.
I can see the allure of the Advent Therapy Clinic.
No, I don't see the allure, Bradford. Shut up. I want to look at this. Oh, look, there's XCOM cupcakes in the corner. I like how his beer bottle's just floating there because he was in the middle of drinking before the cutscene played. Okay. Ooh, hit and run. Oh, that's nasty. You can get hit and run on this guy. Okay, this is really good. I think we just teach you hit and run and that's it. Maybe I slap on precision shot for extra funnies. Wait, this can actually do some nutty amounts of damage. Alright, we're gonna try out the precision shot hit and run build. So this guy is allowed to do one of two combos. He can either shoot and then double shoot something with overwhelming burst, or he can shoot and precision shot. I don't actually know if precision shot is better or worse than the double shot. It's probably worse than the double shot. Although if you're ever out of ammo, you're going to wish that you had the precision shot. Alright, should be a very straightforward build. We've gone over that build before in the past. Strength over here is now up to 3. Strength in here is down to 1. Weird. Oh, that implies that they're sending another supply convoy, I think. Keep that in mind. Hopefully these people down here can find that convoy. Let's put more people in here for now.
An uncontested ruler of the new world that awaits.
Brand new unit over here. This is going to be our Mutant Trooper. After that, we're going to go straight into laser weapons.
Make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Our next operation.
Next mission right over here. Let's do it.
Of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show.
This is going to be a mission with 2 shivs. I think shivs are technically better than squatty units in the early game, but they quickly fall off once you start reaching like corporals and sergeants. That's about my estimate for how powerful they are. They can tank a few more hits than the regular soldiers, but they start melting pretty quickly as soon as the enemies start upgrading even just a little bit. And while we're waiting for that, let's do some more math puzzles, guys. Alright, math puzzles. How do we do this? Something minus 8 equals something. How many combinations of things will actually equal 8 here? We can do 16 minus 8. We can do 15 minus 7. And we can do... We can't do 13, so it's either 15, 16. 15 or 16. So let's start off with the 16 over here and see if that will set us up with something good. 8 minus 7 equals 1, that means. Something divided by 4 equals 7. Is there a 28? If there's no 28, that means this is wrong. And that is probably wrong, which means the right combination is actually the, was it 15? 15 minus 7. Okay then, so if 15 minus 7 is the answer, then that means 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. Something divided by 4 is equal to 6. That should be 24, I think. But we also don't have 24. Interesting. I'm missing something here. What else can we do? Minus 8. Maybe we do 39? No. 23 minus 8 equals 15. We can do that. But then we don't have a 14 here, so that's also wrong. 96 has to be divided. You're right, you're right. 96 probably does have to be divided. Alright, but first, we gotta go through our serious game. Let's start off with our Reaper, I'm thinking. Foxy, let's drop you in here. It's pretty far up there. I think we can just get up to here, open that door, and do the hack. So this will be a fight where we kind of fight down this alleyway here.
Maybe.
PTSD intensifies for people who don't like alleyway type missions from XCOM 1. Did I get caught by something? Not yet. Okay, good. After that, what we'll do is we'll throw Bob
Now
Ross
comes the
up
fun.
here.
Now comes the fun.
Maybe we'll have Tedster down here ready to throw grenades for us. What perk is that? Rocket launchers, thrown, and launch grenades all have a 33% chance of being a free action. Oh, that's neat. We could fight this drone, or we could try to ignore it. Well, we're gonna have to fight it. Chips are not exactly the most stealthy things out there.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Okay then, first things first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our shivs take their shots. Excellent first shot on that shiv. Well, this drone's just dead. Do I want to get a reload on Bob? I think we do. We'll allow Foxy over here.
Doesn't mean he's going to win.
Okay, or maybe Foxy doesn't get it. Tedster has a guarantee with the flush, so I'll let Tedster get it if the Wayfarer somehow messes this up. Don't work. We're continuously trying to stack EXP on our Wayfarers, because I have a feeling they're going to become a very powerful late game unit. Triple shot powers is not something to laugh at. Alright, Lemon, Kitsune, let's get you forward here. Maybe I just run all the way up to here for now. This is fine. It's fine. They haven't found us. Everything is just fine, guys. Just fine.
I have to make a big decision.
I think that's my first time having that move, that type of move, be like that close to just revealing my Reaper. Okay, we're just gonna head back this way and throw out some Overwatches. Come on over, you guys. They haven't activated just yet. That's okay, we'll activate for them. I want to shoot at one of the non-cover units first. Or one of the cover units first. One of the cover units that aren't in cover, that's what I mean. A little bit of chip damage, not a whole bunch though. We can detonate that guy's car and just kill him. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing probably. And this Shiv... It's not recognizing that as a thing that we have to shoot at. Because this guy's not within range of that explosive itself, I think. Oh no, it's saying it is within range. It's just not letting me shoot at it, I guess. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have to grenade it, it seems.
My father walked 100 miles with a mule who goes and the moon is back. Away with you!
Bye-bye, Advent Sniper. It was nice knowing ya. One target destroyed. Now to get the drone. What we're going to do to get the drone is we're going to take high ground with our shivs. That way they have slightly better accuracy against it. A lot better accuracy, in fact. Oh man, I love high ground shivs. They're so good at killing off drones. Almost a kill right there. I am probably just gonna have you fall back and throw a dagger on this thing. Okay, just in case we fail. Well, I might have loot. Loot greed. Don't miss. Nice job, Lemon. No loot, unfortunately. Here comes the trooper. Taking the shot at one of our shivs. Not gonna connect though. Poor trooper. Okay, Shadow has expired, but that should be completely fine because we're about to end this man's whole career. Tedster, get up here. Give me a nice grenade. Maybe you can destroy that guy's cover while you're at it. Even if you don't destroy it, you can shred some armor and just make him a little bit weaker. Excellent work, and that does expose him. He is definitely dead from this. Probably dead from this. Take a quick reload before we take our shot. Down him. Good. Half the enemies on the map are dead. Let's try to find the other half next. Run our shivs up just a little bit closer. Have them on Overwatch. I heard a door open right over there, so the next pod is probably somewhere in that direction. And there's also another door opening down here, so both these doors, or not this door. There's a door probably somewhere back here that opened. But the main one, though, is one of the ones up here. I think those are just windows, actually.
There we go.
My stealthing isn't up just yet, so I don't want to move in.
That's right.
What we'll do is we'll hide behind this vehicle as we try to approach them. And we'll see if they just kind of walk up to us. There's a grub right behind that thing, so we see them now. You want to just bomb them from back here? We only hit one thing, it seems. I also don't see them yet. Where are they exactly? Let's bring you back to here. Oh, whoa, they're behind us from that side. And those are really beefy enemies too. Ooh, that's kind of scary. And then there's a grub and a viper up there, okay. I kind of want to get vision of the viper so we can just focus on killing the grub. Is there any way I can get them to aggro against me from here? Not easily, at least. It seems like from here they will aggro us. Yeah, from here the Viper will see us. Then I can try to kill the grub off. If I can't kill the Viper, what will it do? It will probably try to tongue grab me and poison me. And I don't like that either. Can we just get a shot off against those guys down there, maybe? No, I think I just overwatch this round. This round is probably just a very passive round, I think. Not one that I like to have very often, but sometimes you just gotta take it slow. Kill one thing at a time. These guys are actually running away from the field of battle, so that's a good thing for us. Here comes the Viper and the Grub. Let's see if we can take it out. Damage? Almost a kill, not quite. Here comes the Viper. My very first encounter with one. At least for this run, that is. There's reinforcements here, wow. Okay. Gotta get a move on here. Start getting some damage off against this Viper, please. Got some damage, that's still good. Let's get all of our shivs up here so we can just start unloading as much damage as we can off against this thing. beautiful damage, and that should be a kill. Petster, come on right up. Finish that thing off. Excellent shot right there. It does drop some loot. We definitely want to pick up that loot there. And hopefully we can down that grub with Bob over here. Excellent shot from Bob. Loot drops from both sides, actually. I can either run for the objective or I can grab the loot. I do want to grab the loot. But, yeah, let's grab the loot. Oh, that was so worth it. That was so worth it.
Sure, why not?
Beautiful, okay. Excellent pickups right there.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Okay, our very first encounter with a Stun Lancer. The answer to Stun Lancers is to never ever let them take any actions. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We have one more grenade on Bob. We're out of grenades on Tetster, however. And I have to be careful. There's another group of enemies down there that really badly want to fight us. Oh, I think I activated them. I thought they ran away from us, so I thought this would be safe. Not safe at all. Oh, they were coming right up to us, in fact. Okay, first things first, this Lancer has to die. Oh god, that's not dead. He's not dying. He needs to die. There's another Lancer back there, actually. Oh shit. We'll see how our team handles this. We will see. I'm hoping they handle it well. Can we just kill off this guy at least? Oh my god, please just kill the Lancer. For the love of God, please just get rid of him. He can't be allowed to live. And I need to get, like, far away from that Lancer down there. I think we just drop Bob down and throw a grenade on top of this guy and try to kill him off here.
Might as well put the little rascal to use.
Can you please end his life? Oh my god, guys. Guys. The Lancer, it needs deadness. It needs deadness. It has to be dead. We also just blew up this ladder so we can't climb back up there anymore. There we go. Okay, at least we got rid of one Lancer. Do we stay here and fight this out, or do we just run up to the VIP and just try to grab them? That's a good question. What is the right call here? I don't know if we're going to be able to fight through a Hunter and a Pathfinder. That 2 armor is really heavy. I think we run for the objective. This is the last group of enemies there. I'm thinking we would just run straight for the objective and try to grab these guys and just run away. We're right next to the evac zone. Well, not exactly. We have to, like, go up the ladder, which is kind of blocked off there. Luckily, they are not landing their shots. Here comes the Stun Lancer taking a shot, actually. Really? Stun Lancer did not go for the Stun Lance. I think Rishi might have borked the Stun Lancer AI a little bit. Alright, Lemon, let's get in here. Let's go do our thing.
I wonder why I don't have any friends.
Both of these are quite nice, honestly. But we're gonna get none of those with an 8%. Alright, those people are out. We are going to get ready to have them do some stuff here. I'm out of ammo on this guy, so I actually have to rely on this Shiv over here to do damage. Oh. Well, that's looking kind of questionable here. Okay, this is looking kind of questionable for this team. You one-shot him? No, only 5 damage. Alright, everyone else just start running away. The evac zone, we either have to go up that ladder or we have to go back up this ladder. I think going out this way is the right call here. Pretty sure going this way is the right call, and not through the enemy team. There's a good chance that Stun Lancer just decides to start targeting people back here and killing them. It will end up being quite tragic, but there's a very high chance that that's what he decides to do with his life. I could try to overwatch him, but he has lightning reflexes. It's pretty much just not happening, I think. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done Bulldoze Protocol and just ran through him. Oh, if I had done that, that would have actually pulled us through, I think. Unfortunately, I did not think of that. Well, we're getting hit in the back by a Stun Lancer. Do your best, everybody. Or if you can just hit him through cover, that would be really nice. You want to do that? You want to just hit this guy through cover? Yo, Bob, you want to like just tag this guy through cover? I'm scared he's gonna run up to Bob and just one-shot him. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared he's just gonna run up to Bob and one-shot him. Let's create more distance. I don't know how much distance I can get against him, but... Can you get him, Bob? Just a graze is enough. Oh my god, Bob, you're a fucking hero. You saved everyone's lives here. Bob, you're a champion. You saved everyone. Everyone is alive here because of you, Bob. If that Stun Lancer had gone in, killed someone, and then gotten his untouchable bonus, there was zero chance we were ever going to kill him. This Hunter is having a really bad day. It's okay, we had bad days too. I understand Hunter. Pathfinder should really have an AI that forces them up close, because they're holding an SMG, it's range-based. So the further back they run, the less accuracy they actually get. Okay, to get out of here, we have to go up the backside because we blew up that wall. So we've got a bit of a problem here. Let's start running as fast as we can with the rest of our squad. You know, what are the chances Danker can just grab this loot and not get revealed? Or not Danker, Lemon. I'm so used to you being Danker that I'm calling you Danker. I'm sorry about that, Lemon. Alright, everyone start falling back, I think. Occupy that tile so the enemies can't take it. Just keep falling back, everyone. Get as far back as you can. The shivs have jetpacks, so they're actually able to jump jet up there. So as long as we get the rest of our civilians up here, it should be fine. Some civilians might be able to run up here if they're not on Overwatch. It's technically a little bit closer, so it's probably a bit better to go back up in that direction. Everyone else just keep on running. Keep on running, you guys. Don't stop. I'm gonna allow this Shiv to probably reload, or maybe just aid protocol himself. You know what? I should probably dash the Shiv back. If it gets chilled again, it's never going to escape. It definitely needs this extra bit of distance, I think. Okay, just slowly walk back, you guys. Stay on Overwatch. There's reinforcements dropping right behind us, but they're not here just yet. Bit of damage on the vehicle. Ouch. Oh, they're doing damage to it. They might actually get it too. Good. Okay, this vehicle can make it out, so that's great. I'm gonna dash you all the way back to here. You can also make it out. I want to make sure that Lemon can get ready to start running away. I don't think you're going to be keeping your concealment for much longer, so you might as well just start running away with that. Okay, everyone else just keep on running.
Today, the paint salesman's in
Upstairs
town.
and make sure that our people can make it out. Most of our people can make it out, it seems. There we go. Okay, good. This is excellent. You guys that are already on the evac zone, you're either VIPs or the Shiv that's half dying, so I'm gonna evac all of you guys right now.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
And we're gonna continue using this Shiv as sort of our tank. What I'm actually going to do with this Shiv is I'm going to stand it right up here on top of this ladder, and by doing so, this Pathfinder Hunter won't be able to climb up to here and shoot Lemon in the back from that side. There we go. Everyone else over here is going to support them until the Shiv is able to come home with us. This guy has fumbled all of his shots so far. He looks so cool. He like was badass with like a ton of armor, HP, a sniper rifle. And then like when it actually comes down to it, he just fucking sucks. They don't usually suck. This guy just couldn't get it up for today. You know, performance issues and all that.
No, let's get crazy.
Alright, and with that, the mission has been completed. We're out.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Advent got XCOM 2. They're great as mobile snipers when you use them. If you're talking about the Hunters, yeah, I've seen their kits a few times because I got a chance to play around with them for 1 or 2 campaigns. They do have a very interesting looking moveset. I would like to play with one if I ever got one in the future.
By the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders. Trust in their wisdom, and we shall
OMG Shiv, I need that mod to make old Shen proud and use Shivs. Yeah, Shivs are a nice little blast from the past kind of thing. It's unfortunate that I don't really end up using them very often. One day I'm going to try building an alloy Shiv and we'll see how much we like it. Let's get some promotions over here. You're shooting sharp, Bob over here. Aim assist should be the way to go on Bob. Got ourselves a data cache and a data pad. Good stuff.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Got ourselves a couple of rookies. Why did you get a negative trait? You weren't even on this mission. Blade Walker wasn't even on that mission. Why does he have the negative trait now?
Our fighters are giving it everything they've got to take back what is rightfully ours.
And a couple new soldiers over here. Let's take a look at their stats. 16 mobility. Eula over here is kind of interesting. She's got the 72 aim. I'll probably still just random promote her because I don't really need any more sharpshooters, and that's really the only thing I can promote at this point. So we're gonna take Eula on a mission at some point, as well as that other person. Meanwhile, let's keep on looking for more missions down here. Put you guys over to Intel so we can find missions a little bit better, hopefully. Okay, our officer also finally finished training up. I don't really think I'm going to make any of these guys into officers. They're not really particularly relevant as officers right now.
We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We have both lost.
The smash and grab and the disabled UFO is available very soon. In fact, right now.
just as you send others to shed blood in yours.
We got 16 to 18 enemies with a squad of 6. The squad is a little bit underranked because they were one of our earlier squads, but I think they can handle it. I am a little bit worried about the experimental armor field testing though. That's kind of spooky. The Viper Marauder has armor piercing. The Hitman and Madjack just do melee damage. Jane Kelly has a lot of damage. We don't really have a lot of ways to shred armor. I did bring a lot of grenades on these guys. Hopefully that'll be enough. Alright, this one will be the big mission of today's stream, I think. Did you mention the forbidden pizza topping? I think Tanker said it was an accident. Alright, back to the math over here. We gotta figure this out. Now, someone pointed out that 96 does need to be divided, and that is a good point. It could also be subtracted here, right? What is that? That would be 22. We could end up doing a 22 like that. It's either that or the 96 has to be up there and divided by 4. Let's try it over here and see if this makes sense. 15 plus 7. 6 times what? 96 divided by 6 is... You guys don't see me using a calculator for this. 16. Do we have a 16? We do actually have a 16 here. This actually fits. 16 plus 7 would be 23. Oh, that does fit, actually. I think we just got the main set over here. That's really the important thing for us to get. The only thing bigger than 23 is 39, so we have to be able to add this into that. That would be 16. There we go. Okay. 39. Can this become divided into a 3? There we go. Okay, okay. Bradford's like, Commander, stop playing whatever this silly Sudoku game you're playing is. You got a mission to focus on. But Bradford, just one more. We almost got it. 4 plus something equals this, and this divided by itself is equal to 1. The only thing larger than 4 is the 6, so it has to be 6 divided by 6 into a 4 plus 2. Alright, let's do the mission, guys.
Explosives.
So this is our map. Lots of little ice cliffs over here. I'm assuming the UFO is, yep, it's right up there. It's on top of a cliff up there. I think I've done this mission once on this type of map before.
Sometimes they seem real, but other times
I'm gonna start with Casey Yogi. Let's start moving up, spread up our team over here a little bit. I should actually be moving with Professor M first because Professor M has the stealthing capabilities.
Location confirmed. Solid copy.
Make sure our Juggernaut is in the front lines because flamethrowers and rockets are a very powerful combo. Heard an alien UFO door open. Let's try heading all the way down to this corner and then climbing up like through there. Might be just a little bit safer to do it this way.
Beat feet.
Rolling out.
Okay.
Got it.
Buddy, move up.
Movement here.
I hear a sectoid down there. There's a good chance that we're going to find a big alien pod as the command pod. So lots of HP bars. Send in our Hitman first because the Hitman has access to Shadowborn. UFO's right up ahead.
Copy that.
let us approach.
Headed there now.
This mission is incredibly important. If we can win this one, we've pretty much set ourselves up on the strategic layer for a long, long time, I think. Back in time for the UFO mission? Welcome back, O'Donnell.
Affirmative. Covering now. Eyes on the prize.
Done.
I have visual.
Got one squad of enemies down there. We're moving up our entire squad up here. We're all in position to do our things.
Stepping off.
And Kelly moving in.
Good to go.
Juggernaut moving in. Now, first things first, before we break concealment, we want to make sure that we have an idea of where their hack device might be. It could be that console. Could be something in here, and it could also just be something in here. Honestly, not completely certain.
Dashing.
Professional marksman is going to move up down the sides there. I think it would be good if the GTS would promote soldiers into a random sniper class or random hacker class, etc., instead of the basic classes. Well, the basic classes aren't shitty. In fact, some of them can be really good. Like, the standard sharpshooter is solid in my eyes. And the, But yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, honestly. If there was some way to, like, just classify each TED Jam class into a specific thing, and then have them promote based on a little bit of randomness in the GTS, that would actually be kind of neat, and that way you can make sure that these soldiers, like for example your high hack stat rookies, at the very least they get something relevant to their stats. Or your high accuracy shooters get something relevant to their stats. I don't know how easy that would be to do though. I think it would probably take a lot of effort to like classify all the soldiers and stuff. I don't know if Rishu would want to do that, and I think most people are pretty happy with how TED Jam currently is, where you get to pick your own soldiers. It's only really a Beyond Legendary thing to not be able to specifically pick your soldiers. I'm gonna try going from the back of the UFO.
Feet.
At the very least, I want to have an eye on what the command pod looks like so I can decide whether or not it's worth it to just fight these guys or fight the command pod first.
On the move.
I don't even know if fighting the command pod first on the UFO is actually the best option. I think fighting the command pod first does call in the rest of the map towards your position, if you don't wipe them out very quickly. Okay then. Who's gonna be in the front lines here? Probably Jane. Probably flamethrower person. Everybody else just needs to run straight up.
Go, go, go! Double time.
Professional marksman down there, perhaps?
Overwatch. Got it covered.
The only issue with that is that some classes fulfill multiple roles. That's also true. How would you balance it? Would you just give them the role that they're most closely associated to? Or would you just allow them to be rolled in multiple positions? That is another question that we have to ask ourselves.
Good to go.
Is that the command pod? Or is that just a separate pod? Is that a command pod? I can't actually tell if that is or not. It looks like it could be, but I don't know for certain. So do we see any computers around here that we can hack? I think it would be the one all the way up there, most likely. Get our Mad Jack up here. I think I'm gonna put my flamethrower person here. If that entire group walks back into us, I am just gonna flamethrower it.
Roger that.
On the move.
Kind of would have preferred to have the infantry snake standing here or here. I don't really think my positions through very well.
Got it covered. Scanning.
That is indeed one giant pod, it seems. Yes, that is indeed one giant pod. If they walk this way, oh, we are gonna have a field day with that flamethrower. Can you guys please just walk in this direction and let me burn all of you guys to death? That would make me so happy. That one right there. I think we are within range of the hack. Oh, please just walk into me. Please just walk right into me. Oh, please.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
I need this. Like a drug, I have to get my hit. Please walk forward. Yes! Yes! Okay, stop right there, 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 stop right there. Perfect! Perfect! Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, let's get this flamethrower going. This is gonna be an amazing flamethrower. Actually, it's a little bit too close, I think. Might be a bit too close. I can get like 4 guys. 4 guys is really solid. I can't be complaining about this. 4 guys is amazing. Light them up. Beautiful work.
Menace 1-5, we just picked up an outbound signal coming from the UFO. It's some kind of distress beacon. You need to get inside that.
And now we are going to have to deal with everything here. How do we do? How the fuck did you guys activate? Okay, that's a little bit, that's a lot of enemies, actually. I don't know if I'm ready to deal with all of that yet. Okay, that was a lot more than I thought it would be. Where's the hack thing? Hack thing is here, got it. I can activate my Adrenalize and just take like a triple chop, and then the next round we go for the hack from like... I can probably double chop, single chop here, and then be within range to do the hack. You have a run and slice also if I need it. We need to kill some grubs. I can also just double stab this guy from here. We have a side strike with this soldier, or I could throw a grenade. I think grenade on top of all of this is actually the best choice for you. And then we're also going to mind merge. I would like to mind merge with Casey Yogi if possible, but I don't know if Casey Yogi is within range. Casey Yogi can mind merge from here. I think we Adrenalize, chop, get the mind merge, then chop chop maybe, and then stop the Biotrooper from throwing stuff on top of us. Then Bluey over here can do something like Bitter Frost Spit down here into a shot, or 2 shots. And then Jane over here can go for a Lightning Slash into a shotgun if necessary, and then we kind of have our position be based on that. Okay. Activate our Adrenalize, So I get to do 3 attacks within 1 round with this guy. So starting with you over here, let's start off with a chop. Right against this Frost Legion Necromancer. Excellent damage. Follow that up with a Mind Merge onto Casey Yogi. Excellent work. Casey Yogi is extra tanky now. Then after that, this fella over here can break concealment and probably just finish off the sectoid here. Dead sectoid. Loot.
God, I know I'm here now.
Then after that, you can do a double slash against that fellow. You can go for a slash against the grubs. Everything else here is on fire, so I don't have to worry about most of this stuff. I think this should be fine right here. A little bit of chip damage on this fellow. Not enough to score the kill, so somebody else is going to probably have to take this if we don't get the kill here with this last flash. You've got the HP to take a couple of hits, and you've also got a ton of armor, so I'm gonna have you standing here while I move the hitman up to there. There we go, that's a good shot. Good attack, rather. I can actually just shoot this guy here with this guy then. One last action on you, we'll finish off this biotrooper so we don't have to take any poison on this team. Now then, over here, we need to remove a couple of these things that are right on top of our team. Let's start with a grenade on top of the Celatid Grubs. Beautiful damage right there. Then follow that up with a nice good old-fashioned Ice Spitter. Not enough to kill off the grubs, unfortunately, but we should be able to get both of them, possibly, actually. One down for Jane.
Target neutralized.
2 down for Jane. Okay, we are wiping these guys very hard right now. Surprisingly, there's still a lot of them active, even though I am wiping them really hard. Can I maybe flashbang the officer? I can flashbang the officer, but I can't actually get anything else back there. We're mostly in cover against them. I'm not actually too concerned about taking too many hits. I could go for the flush, but I think the flashbang is the slightly better choice here, so I'm going to go for the flashbang. It is only hitting one officer, and this would have been the perfect turn if Nagartep was just a little bit closer up, so I could just flashbang the rest of the officers' cohorts. But for the most part, this turn is relatively safe. We're all in good cover versus only 3 uncontrolled enemies. And as long as Gold Skin doesn't get shot down by the enemies, we should be able to set up a nice flamethrower on the remaining guys. Or a rocket, or whatever. We have plenty of options here. All of these guys are on fire, and they will all just die right there. This guy's taking his first shot. He does connect his full shot, even despite the flashbang. Gunner taking its shots. They're all taking their shots, and they're all landing right now. Can you guys miss a few shots, please? Thank you. Yeah, just miss a couple. It's only fair if you miss a couple of shots. There we go. Good, good, good. Okay. They made this a lot more fair now. And oh my goodness, there's more stuff behind us. First Trooper and drone, is that it? I like how the phase drone just walked right through that wall. That's actually really cool. Hello. Alright, you guys. Let's clean this up. What time am I gonna finish? I think probably after this mission. So that might be like 20 minutes. Okay, you guys, let's figure out how we're going to set up this turn. I want a flamethrower on those guys, but Goldskin doesn't really have the stats to set up a flamethrower safely. So the other option for Goldskin is actually this rocket, which I'm actually leaning towards. There shouldn't really be anything important here. I don't believe you get any resources from keeping those objects alive. So I probably should just shoot this rocket and expose everything down here.
Firing rocket.
Your best Goldskin. That was kind of mid. That rocket was kind of really mid, actually. And the gunner is still alive. This Advent Trooper is no longer on fire in the next turn. I should probably take care of him with somebody. There's also a phase drone up here that needs to die. I could go after this officer, but I will be flanked against those guys. I could try to finish off that sentry. Sentry is possibly not dying from the burn. I'm thinking Jane goes either after this guy or the phase drone. Now, this fella over here, your stats are going to be completely shot because of that adrenalize. You've got minus 30 aim, minus a bunch of stats here. So there's not really much that Casey Yogi can do in this spot. I think what Casey Yogi will do instead is just kind of take the objective right now. Hey, we got it! I could have actually gone for the rebels. Yeah, well, hindsight is 2020 or something.
We've knocked out the alien distress signal. Looks like the skies are quiet.
I want to try and get this sentry back here. That would be great if I could get that guy. A little bit hard to hit though. I could also try to side strike one of these guys. Maybe we side strike the officer and just shoot him or something. This ends my turn though. We also need to kill that drone up there. I think Jane goes for the drone. She has Shadow Step, so she can ignore that guy's Overwatch. Not a lot of damage.
I think I got a piece.
I think we have to ignore the group up there, unfortunately. Focus on trying to get the stuff on the sides here. Or, well, try. We had a good turn, and now it's just back to being a very average turn once again. Here, at least finish off the Advent Trooper.
I'm up. Still up.
At the very least, we can finish this guy off. Make sure this guy isn't behind us anymore. Then after that, we do have a grenade on Casey Yogi. I could either use the grenade to finish off that guy, maybe try to expose the officer, cancel an Overwatch. If I could get it a little bit further, I could blow up that thing and kill off the sentry, but unfortunately I can't reach that guy. I could also smoke up. Ooh, now that's an idea right there. Can I get Goldskin and you? I kind of don't like you sitting out in the open like this. Can't get both though. I would like to kill off that phase drone if possible. It's just looking really not possible right now. Here, let's attempt to get the phase drone. 7, and then we'll just grenade this thing real quick and not hit Jane Kelly. Oh, it's so close to dying. Can we get it? Please, I don't want to get hit by the missiles. No, guys! Okay, this turn's gonna kind of blow. Alright, officer is firing off the mark. It is gonna be on our 9 HP soldier over here. Hopefully you'll be okay. Officer runs up, goes for the shot. That was apparently a flank, actually.
It only hit the armor.
Good, we didn't take too much damage from the gunner. Here comes the Cursed Trooper. What's he gonna do? Oh, that was not pretty. That was not pretty. Okay. Okay, thank God for that Overwatch. Phase drone, what are you doing? Yeah, that's right, run away. Run away, phase drone. Run for your life. Oh, there's a Don't go on yellow alert. Just don't go on yellow alert. There's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff that we're not prepared to deal with. No, no. Did that bleed out? Or death? That was a kill. Oh. Tragic right there. That was tragic. Alright, well, not much we can do about that. Let's focus on winning this mission for his sake. I really badly need to just destroy these guys as cover, because these guys have just been a huge pain in the ass. I could also try running forward and using the flamethrower. 1, 2... But they're behind full cover, so I don't know how effective this flamethrower is going to be. I think we shoot the rocket and just try to expose them. The scatter is kind of shitty, but let's try our best. Beautiful work. One guy down. It hasn't destroyed the wall yet. That's a problem. This officer needs to be taken care of. He has been in a really annoying spot for a while. If I can just find some way to get rid of him. Maybe if we side strike him. Get him out of that cover, and then the guards have to finish him off. Did that knock him out of cover at all? Oh, I didn't. No! Really badly need that officer dead, and I wanted him to be out of cover there.
Roger that.
I really just don't want this officer behind my team. But if I throw this grenade, I might destroy Goldskin's cover. That would be 2 soldiers dead. Can you maybe flush the officer out? Okay. Does that help us in any way? It kind of does, but Jane Kelly has to stand in a really precarious angle here if she does this.
On your order. Target package secured.
Thank you very much for finally finishing that guy off. Okay, the officer has finally been removed. And I can probably get rid of that phase drone with a grenade here. I did kind of want a phase drone wreck, but unfortunately we're most likely not going to get to take that home with us. I don't think destroying this damages the UFO's engine, so we still get the +1 power to Avenger if I throw it like that. And if I center it on this guy, there's a decent chance that we get a kill there. Alright, let's see how this turn goes. Good miss once again on that Advent Gunner. Thank you very much for that. At least our rockets did do something. Oof, that's a hit. Sectoid does have the ability to medkit his friends, which is kind of annoying. Killing that guy's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Good dodge on Jane Kelly.
Taking fire over here.
Grove is taking its shot. Missing. Excellent. The drone will get a stun, unfortunately, and there's not much I can do about that. When we get, like, the 5% chance that we don't get stunned, no, we're getting stunned. That medic is going to heal himself, and probably just move into position to fight. Okay, then. Ooh. How do we set ourselves up here? You're gonna constantly get bombarded by attacks from everything else, unfortunately. Is there any way I can just kind of brute force my way through this turn? 7 to 11 enemies. We are actually almost done with contact on this map. Can't get this ice thing to land exactly the way I want it to land. Here, can you finish off this trooper for me? At the very least, that would be really nice. Beautiful. Okay. One more person down, 6 enemies left. We do need to kill off that sectoid Abjurer with Jane Kelly, because I have no other ways of damaging him aside from this. We can run up for the chop on the Advent Medic, or I can run up for the chop against... Oh, if I could kill that gunner, that would be so nice. Can I, like, chop him through this angle here? I can. Okay, that would be amazing if you could do that, Jane. If you run up to here, you can actually get a free hit on the medic, too. I won't kill the medic no matter what, so I think I just focus on getting the hit off against the gunner. Just don't graze that. Thank you so much, Jane. Oh my goodness, finally getting rid of this guy is so nice. That gunner has just been laying down fire onto our entire team. Just sieging us with damage, and I wanted him dead for so long. I'm so glad we finally got him dead. And now, if we can just finish off this surveillance drone over here, that would make for a very good turn, I think. Excellent work. Drone is downed, and all that's left is to finish off the remaining guys over here. I think we can either start working on the grub, or we can... I think we start working on the grub, probably. I hope Ladonnell will be okay. Or not Ladonnell, Goldskin will be okay. We can also try to damage that medic a bit. I think we just go for the grub. It's kind of regen most of the damage anyways. But, I just regen all of it. Okay, so that was basically pointless. He'll die from the burn next round. We don't have to worry about the sentry anymore.
They got behind me.
And here comes the sectoid. Bit of chip damage on Jane. He recognizes that Jane is actually the most dangerous person on the team right now. Oh, Jane, don't get hit. Oh, nice dodge on that, Jane. Okay, Jane's doing great now. Live. Ooh, okay, you're good, you're good, you're good. Let's finish up this fight. Now, as tempting as that is, the sectoid Abjurer has the Fortress ability, so it's actually immune to all explosives. What do I do here? How do I kill these guys? I can make use of the stock bash, but that doesn't really help us very much here. Maybe we have Ladonnell. Unit does not have clearance overhead. Thing. I think we just try to finish this guy off. Is there any position I can hit him from that won't let me get shot by the sectoid? Doesn't seem like it, though. We could also try to kill the grub this round. Grub is going to get kind of annoying. Let's see how much damage this lightning slash does. If it does a decent amount of damage, I think I'll just go for it. Let me also get Jane Kelly into cover, because she did just lose that wall over there. Beautiful, and if that slash does 3 damage, we can finish him off with a nice little shotgun to the face.
Hostile terminated. Burning through ammo fast.
We're almost out of this, guys. Almost. Now, how do we finish off that medic? We could bind and crush. No, I can't get within range. I think I just need to get some chip damage off against him somehow. And we also need to make sure that Professional Marksman does not go down here. Medkit would probably go a long way in keeping you alive. The other option is shielding, but I kind of need shielding on this person. Yeah, I think we put shielding on Goldskin. Make sure Goldskin does not die here. And then Professional Marksman can get behind full cover back here, where he will be hopefully as safe from this guy as possible. And we'll just have you hunker down instead of medkit. If I medkit, he might like hit me and crit me, I guess. What's his damage? Oh, he can't kill me actually. 0% chance.
This might sting.
No need to risk the 1% chance that he lands a shot. This should be enough. Everyone else, Overwatch. Let's see if we can catch any enemies as they try moving around here. This sectoid over there is in a life or death battle with Gene Kelly. Oh, big hits. Goldskin, you're finally back up. We needed you. Oh, we needed you so badly, in fact.
So, here it is.
Alright, Goldskin. Why don't we... Where's that sectoid? The sectoid is down there. If I could hit that sectoid with a run and slice, that would be really nice. Gene Kelly can go for the slash, but she can't actually get a guaranteed kill on this guy, so instead what we're going to do is for this round, Gene Kelly is going to come down here and annihilate that medic for us. Or at least try to annihilate that medic for us. Then, who has that punchy move? You have that punchy move. I'm going to have this guy come up with a punchy move.
How many is that now?
Nice work. And we're just going to hunker behind the full cover. The sectoid shouldn't be able to hit us from here.
Digging in.
And next round we can go in and try to finish that guy off. At least try. I'm going to activate this blend so we can just have a bit of stealthiness on the Garatep. Try to maybe get to a flank against that sectoid somewhere. And then Ladonnell, let's try to get you into a place where you have clearance, and maybe we could try to land somewhere behind this observer from here and just shoot him through the sides. Still no clearance. Now you should have clearance. Okay, that guy is on Overwatch, so this is what you guys are here for. Let's try to get you guys in a spot where you guys can maybe try and cancel that Overwatch. You don't really have the best positions to work with, do ya? Still not a flank. That was just a really terrible spot that I moved into. That's alright, we got Negaratep over here. Hello there. I really need this Overwatch to go away, so I'm gonna actually activate the flush. It will also lower his dodge stat so he can no longer get grazed by the swords. We'll guaranteed hit him with the swords now. And we can get in there with the run and slice, as well as a chop from Jane Kelly. Let's do it. All in, team. Let's go. Finish him off. Oh, come on! The 7% dodge! I even flushed him just for this reason. Alright, hey, Profession, just don't miss your... Just don't miss. Just don't miss. There we go, he didn't miss. Okay, good. Or don't graze.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, well, mission's a win's a win. We did lose our Mad Jack, though. Kinda sad. The Mad Jack was actually a really cool unit.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver
Streamer luck, guys. Evacs here. Yeah, I always forget to throw my evacs, but at that point I think we were pretty all in.
and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Came here from YouTube just to say, fuck Yellow Alert. We got someone who's not a fan of Yellow Alert in chat going on. You know, I used to hate Yellow Alert when I started playing. I was like, this is so unfair, there's nothing you can do to prepare for it. But as I got better at the game, I realized, like, oh, Yellow Alert's actually a really great mechanic. Gets the player to move their brain a little bit more than just point and click on flanks. Alright, first promotion over here. Salvo for the soldier. Disabling shot for our hitman. Jane Kelly over here, gonna be taking that keen edge. You did great, Jane. Unfortunately, though, we lost Casey Yogi for this. We'll make it worthwhile. We got an entire UFO, 27 alloys and 22 crystals. That is going to basically fund all of our weapons all the way up until advanced lasers and and combat armor, predator armor. Also got ourselves 4 Illyrium cores. Excellent pickups over here. Got ourselves a ton of corpses too. I be hating on Yellow Alert. Hate getting blasted mid-firefight. I know, right? It's rough. We lost our guy due to Yellow Alert, in fact. That sectoid observer ran in there and managed to gun him down. He had 1 HP left and it managed to take him out. Didn't even get the bleed out, unfortunately. I'm gonna rookie train these guys. Does the hack alert the map? I'm pretty sure it does, otherwise everything wouldn't have just ran straight into us. Probably. I don't actually know for certain, though. A concrete answer for you. Alright then, guys. We are going to be ending the stream here, though. A little bit of a shorter stream than usual, but we had a very fun UFO mission there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be on the lookout for more YouTube episodes as they get uploaded. I have them all scheduled so that they should upload at least once a day from Mondays to Fridays. If you guys do want to actually see more of the YouTube stuff, I can set it to be uploaded on Saturdays and Sundays also. Just let me know if you guys... Like, are you guys having trouble keeping up with all the videos coming out? Or are you guys able to, like, watch it all in time and you guys want more stuff? Just let me know. Let me know in comments on YouTube, in chat here, or in Discord, wherever. And have a good night, you guys. GG, Danker dude. What I hate is that enemy pods can go on yellow alert in the middle of their turn, so everything can be on green. Your Overwatch puts them on yellow, then you get shot in the back. I've always thought about that as being like one of those things where it's like, oh man, I would hate it if this happened to me, but I think I've only had it happen to me once in like my 8,000, 9,000 hours of playing XCOM Long War, so overall I consider that not likely enough to be an issue, but it would suck though if that did happen. No problem, Profession Marksman. And to everybody else, have a good night. I'll see you guys next time, and bye-bye. Thanks for watching.